Good morning, everybody. This is New Hampshire Track and Field, powered by Marathon Sports. We're at the Londonderry Real Invitational today.
To the last handoff.
We got the girls 4x8 on the track right now. This is Davio DeLuca with Jim McKenzie here.
Yeah, we're on the last handoff. Concord's got a pretty good lead right now over Milford. It had closed up quite a bit. Concord, it's got a healthy 40-yard lead, I would say.
Yeah, right about 7:40 going into that last leg for Concord.
Looks like it's closing up again. This Milford leg looks pretty strong, but again, it's not how quick you go out, it's how you maintain it.
Yes, especially in the 800. You see that a lot in relays. People try to make up that gap the first 200, first 400, and it doesn't always work out perfectly for them.
Yeah, you're better off just breaking it up into 200s and getting a little here, a little there, rather than try to get the whole big bite in the first 200. But it's definitely closing up.
Yeah, so down to about like 20 meters in the first 400 of that anchor leg.
Now the real race begins.
Again, Concord and Milford.
Yeah, Concord ran about 74 in that first 400.
We'll get a nice day.
As the meet progresses, how good the meet records are. This meet, always the week before the division championships, has always produced phenomenal results.
Now you've
and you'll see that in
now you've got a stalemate going right here.
For example,
nothing's closing in too
tight.
tight.
The record in this event by Souhegan is 9:18.
Yeah, you know, you got the coaches telling Concord how close the chase girl is getting, and then you know, Milford's running out of steam on that second 400.
It was good effort.
Yeah, she closed it up really well, but looks like Concord's going to finish it.
When she sees the finish line, I think she's safe. Yeah, she's got plenty left in the tank. Concord ran it smart.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty solid leg.
And then she opened right back up to 40.
Going to be 228 on that split. So that was actually a negative split for Concord.
Well, she had a lot left.
Yeah.
10:08:46.
So, I mean, that's a good way to do it if you're in the lead on the relay.
Came in with an 11:16.
Wow.
So they put a pretty good relay team together. And they played it smart.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially
Nashua North, 10:32:04. Merrimack, 10:35:88. Wyndham.
Yeah, she went out pretty smart, not too crazy, and then finished hard there and actually negative split it, which worked out pretty well.
That was south.
It was good effort by Milford.
Yeah, I mean, she cut into it a lot.
Oh, yeah. But it's funny. She cut into it a lot, and then it ended up about where it started. That's basically what happens in these races.
Yep.
It's a lot of room to make up.
Next event on the track would be the boys.
Yeah, I mean, that'll drop them quite a bit.
Teams in this: Londonderry, Nashua South.
From their seat time, what did you say it was?
11:16 down to 10:08.
Wow. Nashua North.
Milford finished 10:16. North finished 10:32. Merrimack 10:35. Wyndham 10:36. Nashua South 10:41. So some quality times there.
Yeah, those are all great times.
In the hurdle trials to report to the clerking area. Reminder, the clerking area is the white tent at the top of the straightaway.
So this next heat we got Londonderry, Nashua South, Newport, Wyndham, Bishop Curtin, Merrimack, North, Elvern, Pelham, Brookline, Hollis Brookline, Souhegan, and Manchester Memorial.
All right, we're just getting the instructions here on the line.
Londonderry comes in with an 817, South 823, so those are the two favorites. Newport, Division III team, comes in with an 840, so it should be good. There's a lot of teams out there.
Yeah, a pretty crowded line.
But when I look at this, times mean nothing.
I mean, like we just saw with Concord.
Exactly. You're putting a good combination together to make the top teams to make the state meet.
I would like a representative of the winning Concord 4x800 meter relay team.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with relays. It's like 1 week you could have, your worst four. Next week you have your best four. So
interviewed for New Hampshire track and field. Again, Concord 4x800 meter relay. One of your representatives at least report to the back of the press box to be interviewed for New Hampshire track and field and to receive your awards.
That's what I kind of like about this race. So we get South and Newport.
we're going to go right around 60, 61 through the 4.
It's good to see Newport right in the hunt. I like to see that.
Yeah, especially in the 4x8.
Yeah. Because they really haven't had strong distance runners. Like they've been loaded with sprinters.
Yeah, they always have a really good sprinting team.
But there's nothing wrong with an 840, so see how they maintain. Girton's starting to make a move.
Yeah, Girton's going to come all the way up to the lead here. Awesome second 400.
BG and South coming into the first handoff. (203, 204,
203,
205.
204. Pretty solid lead off. Tell you, it's a pretty good day to run a 4x8.
It's perfect. I mean, when you look down at that flag's not moving. So no rain, not real bright out, but so it's perfect. You're not getting the old eye squint.
Yep.
So I'd rather run on a cloudy day than a sunny day.
Yeah, it was raining a bit this morning while we were setting up, but now it's clearing up and good temperature, not too much wind, so should be a great day.
Newport just pulled back into second. Yep. That's what we were just talking about. It's good to see Newport up there. They're actually got a pretty good seed time. Yeah. Yeah, Newport, coached by Pete Lovely. He's had some good quality runners the last few years. A lot of them from his own family. Maddox Lovely, and then he had his two sons, who both did very well for Newport a few years ago.
And now they're coming up into the middle distance conversation.
Coming to the halfway point.
Fighting for the lead here, going into the second or third leg.
Newport.
Second exchange.
Again, this is a final call. All girls and boys in the hurdle trials should have checked in by now. All girls and boys in the hurdle trials should have checked in by now.
Another solid leg, under 410 through the halfway mark.
So right now, South Girton, and looks like Newport's pulling back up into there.
For spectators
You just want to keep it
arriving,
close. You want to ride
the
with that.
following
You want to ride with those
field
guys.
events are now going on. In the boys,
Yeah, especially if they're going to be fighting each other the whole time, then
for the girls,
just
pole
stick right
vault,
behind them.
high jump, long jump, and discus.
Let them elbow each other for a couple laps and then see what you got at the end.
Stay out of the fray. Keep it in front of you. Girton's looking at his feet, so that's not a good sign.
South Girton and Newport, 3 laps
Like
to
to
go.
see Newport go right up to South here.
Telltale sign when you start looking at your legs. It's like, come on. Nashua definitely looks the most comfortable out there.
Yeah, it looks really smooth.
Newport's definitely going to his arms right now.
Yep.
They've gapped him pretty good.
Yeah, you can see that baton coming all the way up to the top of his head. But yeah, South looks very smooth for 650 into an 800.
Final handoff, South, Newport, Bishop Girton.
I would bet that that's the way they're all going to finish at this point.
Yeah, they're getting a bit spread out. Yeah, South got a set of 4-2-0 guys, so that's a pretty tough 4x8 to beat.
Yeah, Newport's just got to maintain and a little bit at a time, and might be able to close this gap a little. But I don't think.
He's catching a little bit.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good doing it.
Yeah. They got a pretty decent time going. So they're going to be probably right around 8:20, 8:25. A good race.
And Newport's still fighting. Gonna try to make it interesting here.
Coming into the final straightaway, we got Nashua South, one of the biggest schools in the state, followed by Newport, one of the smaller schools in the state. That's what makes a meet like this so great. You get all levels. Nashua South, followed by Newport.
Outstanding,
A
right
big
there.
battle for third.
Yeah, that was great. South takes it
Nashua
8:22, looks like.
8:22.63. Newport 8:24.78.
8:24.78 for Newport. That's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm very impressed by that Newport team.
Bishop Girton 8:44.65. Merrimack 8:46 flat. Elburn 8:48.41. And Pelham 9:01.79. At some point, I want a representative of the Nashua South relay team to report to the back of the press box to receive your awards and to be interviewed by New Hampshire Track and Field.
I mean, that time will win you a state championships a lot of years.
Absolutely. And they came in with an 840.
Boys hurdles should be out. Next on the track, the boys high hurdle trials. In this event, we have 3 trial heats. The winner of each heat, and then the next best 5 times will make it to the finals. Again, heat winner, and the next best 5 times, whatever heat they come from.
So in this first heat of the 110 hurdles, we're going to have Jack Zackos of Elver and Brady O'Connor of Pelham, Brady McCamick, Hollis Brookline, Colby Correa. The favorite comes in with a 14:28 for Pelham. Preston Boys,
Heat one of the
Nashville
boys.
South, Michael Reynolds,
Seiko
Merrimack
from
Valley,
Malvern, O'Connor
Elijah
from
Todd
Pelham,
of Bedford.
McCormick from Hollis Brookline, Creer from Pelham, Boys from South, Reynolds from Merrimack Valley, and Todd from Bedford. That's the first trial heat in the high hurdles.
It's too bad. We've had some rough conditions for these hurdlers and sprinters so far this year. Got so much rain every weekend that hasn't been amazing conditions for especially the hurdles.
Let's Colby Correa is a different creature. He's good. And he'll have a decent shot at breaking the state record, Division II state record in the 300, and he's not going to be too far or be right on top of it with the state record also.
Yeah.
He's fast enough to do it.
Yeah, which is a very strong record.
Right, Demal McFadden. So I think
In heat
he's going to have a really good
of
shot.
the boys hurdle trials.
That's why if you go to New England and you get some pressure put on you.
Mudge from Lebanon, Edgecombe from Pinkerton, Dago from Salem, Marcotte from Elburn, Fogier from Central, and Kreisen from Wyndham. That'll be the second heat. And then in the third heat, we'll have Philo from Merrimack, Sequib from Salem, Westcott from Bedford, Gould from Pinkerton, Crowell from Keene, Kasongo from Londonderry, Griffin from North, and Moreau from Wyndham. Again, heat winners advance to the finals, plus the next best 5 times whatever heat they come from.
All right, here we go. Got the first command. Jimmy's just checking the record for this one. Yeah, gets to that first hurdle first, and then just disappears down the track.
He's on record watch here, so 14:63. So he's a tenth of a second off that record.
Wow.
That's Creer from Pelham, 1469. McCormick from Hollis Brookline, 1585. Boys from South, 1612. O'Connor from Pelham, 1654. The record in this event is 1453, set by Ben Forrest of Sauhegan back in 2013.
Decently old record.
Yep. He'll have a shot at it in the finals.
Yeah, I mean his seat time is well under it.
Heat 2, we got Alden Paquette of Merrimack Valley, Oscar Gulich of Lebanon, Gavin Edgecombe, Pinkerton, Nick Daigle, Salem, Joey Marcotte, Elverin, Wyatt Fougere, Manchester Central, Reed Crisson, Wyndham. Nick Daigle's having a good season too. He's on 14. He's on a 1480. So that should make a real good final between those two.
Second heat.
Pretty even through 3.
Daigle's getting pressed early. He's just looking around.
That's Daigle from Salem.
Yeah, it was a pretty competitive heat.
1557. Edgecombe Pinkerton, 1566. Marquardt Alborn. Next up, third section, third heat in the boys hurdle trials.
All right, in this third heat, we got Luke Fellow of Merrimack, Ayam Sequib of Salem, Dustin Westcott, Bedford, Oliver Gould, Pinkerton, Wayne Crowell, Keene, Arnold Casongo of Londonderry, Jacob Griffin, Nashua North, and Aiden Moreau of Wyndham. Gould comes in 15-12. So Pinkerton's got some good hurdles, too. They always have. Doesn't look like they're going to have Morrison this year.
Reminder, South boys 4x800 meter relay to the back of the press box when you get a chance, please. Third and final heat.
Wayne Crowell. That's a good one.
It's Crowell from Keene.
It's going to be a good final.
20. Gould, Pinkerton, 1579. Westcott, Bedford, 1589. Casongo, Londonderry, 1654. Hurdles now go to the girls' mark, go down 2. Hurdles down 2 to the girls' mark, please.
Both of those guys are juniors. First heat of the girls, we got Isabella Schreiner of Wyndham, Ava Labatt, Keene, Ruby Kopp of Bedford,
All
Chanel
boys
Thomas.
in the 100 should please check in at this time. All boys in the 100 check into the clerking area, which is the white tent at the top of the straightaway.
Janelle Thomas of National North comes in as the top seed with a 14.74. Victoria Ford, Manchester Memorial, Taya Sayas of Wyndham, and Kristen Higgins of Lebanon.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
If it's like this, you're okay. Yeah, we saw Thomas have quite a day at Merrimack last week.
Yeah, she's a stud. So that record's 14:38. That's probably going to be okay. Unless she lights fire. Jordan Wheaton. But I ain't doubting her.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet against her.
No. I mean, one time when she was starting the 300-meter hurdles, and I was like, this girl's got something. Next thing you know, I think it was here that she did it. I think she chopped off like 3 seconds, and she was like right there.
Yeah.
I think she went from like a 47 to a 44. So who knows? I ain't doubting her. With no Annika Scott this year, I mean, she's got a clear path. Zanika, I mean, you got to give her a due. She's New England champion and New England record holder from Bedford, but doesn't look like we're going to see her this season.
And too bad.
That's Janelle. Race of her own right there.
Whew. Yeah, kept her steps all the way through.
Yeah.
That was a smooth one.
So she took that in 15:05. Ruby Capo, second, 17.
That was Thomas from North, 1505. Kopp from Bedford, 1750. And Labatt from Keene, 1773. First section, girls hurdle trials. Winner of each heat, next best 5 times, make it to the finals.
Heat 2, we got Alejandra Chavrin of Nashua South, Mary Howell, Sauhegan, Lucy Paranuzzi of Keene, Maddox Lovely, Newport, Ava Milley, Pelham, Maddox Castor of Keene, Ava Becker of Manchester Central. A couple Maddoxes in here. You don't see that every day. So Maddox Lovely comes in with a 15:26.
Lovely lead in this one.
Lovely from Newport, 1592. Millie from Pelham, 1692. And Howell from Sauhegan, 1790.
Heat 3, we got Alexandra Bobar of Bedford.
All girls in the 100 trials should be checking in at this time, please. All girls in the 100 trials.
We have Gabrielle Collier of Merrimack, Ella Karen Herrick of Lebanon, Grace Dow of Hollis Brookline, Tiana Brown, Nashua North, Bakila Massacoy of Concord, Lily Moser of Merrimack Valley, Sarah Fry of Nashua North.
Got a good battle in this
Third and
heat.
final heat, girls hurdle trials.
Good time, too.
That's Dow from Hollis Brookline, 1551. Brown North, 1572. And Karen Herrick from Lebanon, 1712. Hurdles off at this time. Next will be the boys' 100 trials, followed by the girls' 100 trials. Just like in the hurdles, 3 heats in both. Winner of each heat and the next best 5 times advance to the finals.
And Dow just gained like half a step on those last 2 hurdles.
Yeah, it's going to be a good finals. Hopefully they can put a little heat on Chanel Thomas. But I think, I think that's going to be a decent race for second, in all honesty. But it'd be nice if they could be right up on her. Maybe that'll bring, Janelle will bring them up to the next level.
Right.
Okay, in heat 1 of this 100 meters, we get Tim Fambule of Concord, Osinachi Nawabuzi of Pelham, Luke Peters, Nashua North, Travis Cavallo, Pinkerton, Jameson Isaac, Pinkerton, Joshua Pettingill, Milford, and Tim Stavely of Nashua South. This heat right here is a fast heat. You got Cavallo and Isaac, 1086 and 1111. You got Luke Peters at 1111. That's good. That's a good heat right there. Pinkerton's got an outstanding squad of sprinters.
It seems like they always have such depth.
And they're young. This kid's only a sophomore.
And there's that trio. Woo.
11:03. So let's see what they get him up to. 11:09. Heat 2, we got Colin Savard of Concord, Nathan McGlory of Pelham, Kobe Perry of Nashua North, Winston George, Pinkerton, Samuel Bruno, Hollis Brookline, wow, Jordan Zanini, Salem, and Deegan Hines of Concord. Another loaded heat. Winston George, only a freshman, and he's run 10.93.
That's crazy.
So Bruno's he's a veteran. Kobe Perry, he's no joke. So it's gonna be something good right here. It's gonna be a good finals.
It's gonna be tough to get into this final.
Sure is.
Yeah, this whole meet is loaded.
.1073 is the record. Good run right there.
First heat, boys 100. That's Bruno, Hollis Brookline, 11:13. George Pinkerton, 11:16. The Glory from Pelham, 11:53. That was the second heat of the boys 100.
Winston George is a great closer, but once he gets that start figured out, he's gonna be pretty tough to beat in this state.
Yeah, our cameraman Benjamin was just pointing that out. He's he's even with everyone the first like 20, 30 meters, and then really turns it on. Yeah.
Can you say 200? Yeah. So heat 3, we got Thomas Sasaw, Concord, Andrew Damaris of Hollis Brookline, Leonel Lopez, Nashville South, Cesar Flan, Manchester Central, Luca Cabell, Merrimack, Jacob Parshay of Bishop Girton, and Marcel Perry of Nashville South. So Cesar Flan dominated indoors. And Luca Cabell, I mean, that's, again, to make this final, it's just... There's some boys here.
Yeah, Sasaw on the outside is only a freshman.
One of the best triple jumpers.
Yeah, he won Merrimack last week in the triple jump.
Looks like Cesar.
Yeah, Flan's going to take that.
Third and final heat.
That was quick.
Flan from Central, 10:89. Cabell, Merrimack, 11:27.
That was a statement.
Perry South, 11:29.
Wow.
Fastest time in the state this year.
That was pretty quick.
Just for perspective, that was a 10:89. The record is 10:73, set by Seth Bayless, Merrimack Valley, in 2022.
That's a good one, though.
Three
right
girls
there.
each. just
Saves
like
off
the
long.
guys.
He no joke.
Winner of each heat. Next best 5 times advance.
So that's the fastest time in Division 1 this year, for sure.
Yeah, I've seen him race down in Mass a couple times this year. They've been going down to some of the invitationals down there.
Heat 1 of the girls. We got Grace Cesar in here, too. So we got Grace Mullen of Concord. We got Chelsea Tonay of Concord. We got Mir Horan of Londonderry. Grace Cesar of Concord. Ella Hartson, Elvern. Serena Wright of Merrimack. And Alexi Mwaye of Concord, of Londonderry. So Grace Saysaw, 12-12 coming in. She'll run just fast enough to win.
First girls section.
Because she's going to break that record later on. I'll just saute down there.
Looks like she's jogging. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's Sayshaw from Concord, 13:07. Wright, Merrimack, 13:37. Tona from Concord, 13:49. That was a 13:07.
I'm going to tell you something about her. She's smart.
Yeah.
The meet record is
That is the most
12:25.
casual 13
That's
flat
3 years
you'll ever
ago
see.
by Soraya Ross from Nashville South.
That record's going down, I think, today. Let's look at the flag. Flag's actually moving in the right way, so she'll be legal no matter what. Okay, Heat 2, we got Banapri Kaur of Lebanon, Rebecca Osana Pinkerton, Ava George Pinkerton, Leanna Ortiz Blanco, Salem, Courtney Russell Pinkerton, Ella O'Keefe, Bedford, and Hannah Rodriguez, Manchester Memorial. I don't think there'll be any excuses today either, because Cesar Flan just put that up. So I think in her head, okay, well, today's a good day.
You can do it, yeah.
It's possible. A little on the cool side. Blanco's getting pushed here.
Section 2.
Yeah, Russell came up that last 30, 40 meters.
Ortiz Blanco from Salem, 12:83. Russell Pinkerton, 12:86. O'Keefe Bedford, 13:26.
Heat 3, we got Josephine Swisher of Merrimack, Caitlin Amu, Merrimack, Bailey Silver, Pinkerton, Nora Burrell, Pinkerton, Allison Fry, Nashua North, Margaret Noble, Halls Brookline, and Valerie Nunez of Salem. That's going to be a good 100 finish. Both sides. So if you're a betting man, what record goes down? I say girls.
Yeah, I would have to take the girls one. Yeah, especially after Grace's performance last week.
Yeah, she put up a 12-12. She came in with a 12-12, ran a 12-12. So if she runs a 12-12 today, she breaks it by 13 hundredths of a second. Knowing that she's not running the 200 today. So
30.
Yeah, after breaking that record last week. That was a solid time there.
yeah, Braille looked good.
That's Brayall from Pinkerton.
that looked very smooth.
12:90. Noble Hollis Brookline, 13:44. A move from Merrimack, 13:70.
I'm always amazed, like, how comfortable
I now
these
have
sprinters
the
can look
finalists for
running
the
these
hurdles and
times.
dash. Athletes, you'll report into the clerking area to get your new hip numbers. The finalists for the girls, 100-meter hurdles. Karen Herrick, Lebanon. Miley, Pelham. Lovely, Newport. Thomas, North. Dow, Hollis Brookline. Brown, North. Kopp, Bedford. Labatt, Keene. Those are the girls' hurdle finalists. The boys' hurdle finalists. Westcott, Bedford. Gould, Pinkerton. Daigle, Salem. Creer, Pelham. Crowell, Keene. Edgecombe, Pinkerton. McCormick, Hollis Brookline. And Marcotte, Alvern. I have the boys' 100-meter finalists. Perry, South. Cabell, Merrimack. Bruno, Hollis Brookline. Flan, Central. Cavallo, Pinkerton. George, Pinkerton. Peters, North. Isaac, Pinkerton. The girls' 100 finalists. Wright from Merrimack, O'Keefe, Bedford, Seychar, Concord, Ortiz Blanco, Salem, Brayall, Pinkerton, Russell, Pinkerton, George, Pinkerton, Noble, Nash, Hollis, Brookline. Those are all the finalists for the dash and hurdles. If your name was called, you must report to the clerking area for your hip numbers.
Bro, go get me, hold on. Where's the menus at? Can you please go get me Domino's? No, just order it here, I'll pay it. I guess I could just order it
Does that
here.
need to be covered or anything? Or is it? No? Fine. Umbrella?
Guys, can you grab that and go look? We can grab it.
Is there no? Do we have any umbrella?
Hmm?
Yeah.
I lost Dylan. Amy, did you see Dylan on the right there?
Yeah, put the umbrella over the top. Just hold it. I don't think it's gonna last long. That's all you need.
Okay, don't put it over you.
Oh yeah, wait, good point.
I don't care about you.
Be nice if you could zip tie it over or something, but you can't really. I don't think it's just gonna be showers.
Yeah. My finish line camera's not covered
We're
either.
gonna do a special presentation. We're gonna hand the mic to you.
Yeah, did your finish line camera working?
I know.
Finish line? Yeah. You have a back?
No.
Okay?
It's a GoPro, it's fine. The transmitters.
How about this camera?
It's not
That's
covered.
gonna get wet.
Yeah, I know.
You're screwed on that.
It's not that.
During the break, we'd like to make a few announcements.
So is this a break right here?
First
Then?
of all, putting this meet together takes an army, literally. You'll see a lot of volunteers, event staff, security, and such. Everybody has been working for several weeks to do this, so we hope it all comes together and it's a great day for everybody. Fun fact about today's meet, there were over 1,200 entries. There are 23 schools here today. Congratulations to all the athletes who were accepted to compete. You really are the top of the heap. I'd like to take a moment to explain the very cool name of this meet. It is called the Real Meet because it's named after several people. And I'll just read a little blurb for you. We are all indebted to and grateful to the contributions of Rich Nagy, Ed Daniels, Al Halpern, Larry Martin, and Bill Newcomb. Sorry, we lost Ed Daniels within the last year. Throughout their many years of coaching, they impacted hundreds of young men and women, guiding them to excel in their athletic and academic careers. Most importantly, far beyond the athletic fields and the schoolhouse, these individuals were teaching adolescents how to be productive, caring, and successful adults, able to be good family members, valuable employees, and citizens who would impact their communities in a positive way. We would like Peter Willis to be on the track in front of the press box, please. We have a special presentation for him. It will be followed by the national anthem, which will be sung by senior Dylan Anderson.
Back in 1988, when we first got the track here in Londonderry, I was a teacher and a coach here at the high school. I reached out to all faculty members if they were interested in helping out at our home meets. One gentleman who volunteered then is still here now, 37 years later. And as far as I know, he's only missed one meet in those 37 years, and that's because he had COVID. I would like to recognize our longtime finish judge and my good friend, Peter Willis. Dylan Anderson from Londonderry High School will now do the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave?
Carlos is like, P3, why P3? Carlos?
Anyone here? Our teacher?
Yep, teacher, he started off in Raymond.
He's a powerhouse.
Okay, yeah. Even age when I was my age too.
Awesome.
So my coach, Jim Landry,
Oh. I'll have to send you that video. Because it's like, what? And then Carlos is like, the guy's like, yeah, he's like, and look, Larry's just
great guy.
I always love that.
so funny.
And now him and Alvin.
I know. Carlos and Claire are hilarious together. Carlos and I know really.
I don't like that Haas is the only.
He was into it. He's great, great.
I just don't think Haas.
Like shot put discus coach.
Really?
Yeah,
We should get rid of him. We should
but he
get
knew
rid
all
of
the other
Americans.
events real well.
Dude. All into track.
Yep.
No.
But when I say he gave it,
Yeah. Forward.
yeah, he did good. He set it all up before he died.
Oh, Ford did it.
I thought that was good.
Is that an issue of a track program now?
Oh yeah, it's a good one. You know, it's mostly on the girls' side,
Yeah.
but and that's what he was. He was girls' coach.
They
Boys'
do
side,
Red
he
Bull.
just cross country.
Yeah.
You still compete.
And some McLaren. They did
guy,
McLaren.
basically unattached.
Yeah.
And they did
There's
Red
no
Bull.
like confidence.
Larry Martin, Larry Martin.
So boring though. I'm so sick of it, bro.
So what do you major in?
Even though
human
Verstappen won last week.
You like it?
Yeah. I mean, apparently first year's supposed to be the easiest academically.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, for like bio majors. So like, it wasn't too bad. I thought it'd be a little harder. So I guess we'll just find out next semester. It's like that's when you get to like the
Larry Martin. Larry Martin.
How far is it to get there?
like a 4 to 5
Yes,
hour drive
sir.
around the traffic.
But then they're not gonna realize that he's an author.
Actually, I was.
When everyone comes
Actually, I
up behind
was.
it, they won't be able to pass it.
We all.
One of my old training partners. Yeah, he was a very good.
Who has?
What's his name? What did he win?
What's that?
Okay.
Yep. The guy's name was Jerry Shoulder.
Very shorter. Ask my coach about him.
Would have been probably.
Boys high jump should check in at this time, please. Plus for girls javelin. Boys high jump and girls javelin should check in.
Yeah, my coach, Pete.
How long's he been there?
I mean, he's like, out of like all the coaches.
We're now ready to start the finals.
Longest time staying at this school.
Everything will be in order. No time schedule. It just runs really, really quickly.
And like, it's all about
It'll always be the girls' event followed by the boys' event. So coming up on the track will be the girls' hurdle finals, followed by the boys' hurdle finals, then the 100 finals, and it will just keep going from that point on. As we get into each final, I'll announce what the meet record is for that event. I would like all girls in the 1600 meters to check in at this time, please. Again, the check-in area is the white tent at the top of the straightaway. In the hurdles, in the girls' hurdles, the record is 14:38, set by Jordan Wheaton from Pinkerton in 2023. The boys' hurdle record is 14:53 by Ben DeForest of Sauhegan in 2013. All girls in the triple jump should check in at this time, please. All girls in the triple jump.
All right, we're back at it.
So in this finals, we got Ella Karen Herrick of Lebanon, Ava Millie Pelham, Maddox Lovely, Newport, Janelle Thomas, Nashua North, Grace Dow, Hollis
Girls shot
Brookline,
put, please. Girls
Tina
shot
Brown
put, please
of
check
Nashua
in.
North, Ruby Kopp of Bedford, and Ava Labatt of Keene. Lane 4, Janelle Thomas. We'll see if she's pressed a little bit here. Feels a little heat. Maybe she could be right on that record.
Yeah, she got Dow and Lovely on either side of her.
Wheaton was no joke, though.
Remember, the record is 14:38. 14:38
Dow trying to hang
is
on.
the record.
Wow. No, 14:76. Good.
That is Janelle
1482
Thompson.
officially.
Thomas from Nashua North, 14:82. Dow from Hollis Brookline, 15:54. Lovely from Newport, 15:65.
Okay, as they set up this for the boys, we get the finals. Here we got Dustin Westcott, Bedford, Oliver Gould of Pinkerton, Nick Daigle, Salem, Colby Creer of Pelham, Wayne Crow of Keene, Gavin Itchcombe of Pinkerton, Brady McCamick of Hollis Brookline, and Joey Marcotte of Elvern. So there's a good chance that Creer could take this record down right now. What's that? 14:53.
Benjamin says 1432 on the record.
I'm going to go 14:33. That's what I'm saying.
I think you have 1431. Yeah.
I'll give you a little bit of 1435.
I don't get anything still.
No, you got to get it right. That's what. Comes in with a 1428 on the season. So.
What he does?
Yeah.
Ben wants to change his answer.
State
now.
record's like 1397.
1396.
Yeah, well, I think you better pack a lunch on that one right now. It's a little cool for that to happen.
$25 that doesn't happen.
Oh. I do think he takes 300 regularly today. I don't know. I don't know if he's running it today.
Just kidding, I don't know.
New England's is gonna. Thornton Sherman might be in there.
What?
Thornton Sherman was like a 37-second 300.
Really?
Boys hurdle finals.
Didn't know that.
The
He's
record
good.
in this is 14:53 by Ben DeForest from Sauhegan in 2013.
Oh. Chris Stevens says 1441. Yeah.
What? He's in the comments. I know. Christine is always in the comments.
Chris Stevens last year's third in New England in the 200. Very colorful individual. Track and field, we miss him.
Yeah, he was around a lot in indoor.
Yeah, no, he was a good one.
Saw him at a lot of indoor meets.
Boys long jump can check in now, please. Boys long jump. This is the finals of the boys hurdle.
Oh, he's got work to do.
14:53.
Wow. Yeah, I think it all came down to his start
That's-
there.
Yep.
Colby Creer from Pelham,
Yeah.
14:71. Dago from Salem, 15 flat. And Crowell from Keene, 15:12.
It just looked like he was mired at the start.
Yeah, first couple hurdles, a little slow.
Yep.
18
Oh, well,
100.
better having it
off
here
the
than in state
record.
meet.
Hurdles are off. Final call, girls in the 1600 should be checked in by now. Girls in the 1600. Again, as the meet progresses, reminder, no one should be on the infield. At the field events, athletes that are in the event plus their coach are allowed, but everyone else should be outside the competition area. There'll be security people there reminding you of that if you're not.
I want to know what the meet record for the hurdle crew is, because I think they just broke
That was
it.
pretty good.
That was impressive.
Okay, so in this final, we got Serena White, Merrimack, Ella O'Keefe, Bedford, Grace Sasoff, Concord, Leanna Ortiz Blanco, Salem, Nora Braille of Pinkerton, Courtney Russell of Pinkerton, Ava George, Pinkerton, and Margaret Noble of Hollis, Brookline.
It was a good final.
Yeah. So the record here, Soraya Ross, 12:25.
Yeah, that one's in danger.
I'm gonna go with 12:12.
Consistency.
Yeah.
Chris Stevens says sub 12.
Sub 12, really?
Record in this, 12:25. 12:25 is the record.
I don't know if she's gonna get it. 12:18.
Ooh,
See what it comes up to.
12:23.
Sashaw from Concord, time 12:23, 2/100ths of a second under the meet record. In second, Nora Braille from Pinkerton, 12:67. In third, Courtney Russell from Pinkerton, 1286.
Again, she didn't look like she was top end.
Nope.
Definitely coming out of the blocks again. Didn't look that fast there, but she's just power.
Yeah, there's more there.
That's why she's so good at the 200. But I think when she gets pressure around her, boy, state meet, she'll have a shot at that state record.
Yeah, we had some pretty good.
Twombly from Oyster River's got the state record.
Had some pretty good other times in that heat as well. The two Pinkerton girls go 2-3. Ooh, we got some sun too now. All of a sudden, the clouds parted.
All right, in this one, we got the boys' final. We got Marcel Perry of Nashua South, Luke Cabell of Merrimack, Samuel Bruno of Hollis Brookline, Cesar Flan of Manchester Central, Travis Cavallo, Pinkerton, Winston George Pinkerton, Luke Peters, Nashua North, Jameson Isaac Pinkerton. This is going to be a close race, and it's loaded. This might be the most competitive race of the day.
Yeah.
Right here. It's all studs in there.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting.
Well, this is as competitive as it comes right here.
Boys final. Record 10.
Caesar with a good start.
He's got a great start. Cavallo's coming up.
1073.
All the way through. Wow. Wow.
He liked that one.
Cesar Flan from Manchester Central, 1084. Samuel Bruno, Hollis Brookline, 1093. And Travis Cavallo on Pinkerton, 1099. Next on the track will be the girls.
Pretty good there.
1600 meters. I'd like all boys in the 1600 meters to check in at this time, please. Clerking area is the white tent at the top of the straightaway.
Got three guys sub 11.
And that was wind in your face.
Yeah, minus 1.2 on the wind.
Okay, we have two heats of the 1600. First heat, we get Gabriella DeLong, Londonderry Sophie McDonald, Goffstown May Butler of Hollis Brookline, Razor Caradade of Bedford, Chloe O'Neill, Bedford, Carolyn Ridings, Zoe Hegan, Jada Buckmeyer, Nashua South, Brooke Gilroy, Bedford, Zosha Yellen, Merrimack, and Nora Buxton of Bedford.
Did Bedford change their mascot?
Kind of looks like it.
What happened there?
They didn't like the Bulldogs? Yeah, that's a little weird, huh? Have to find that out. I like the Bedford Bullfrogs. You know,
That'd be great.
wouldn't it?
No one going too aggressive.
Yeah, 542 is the top seed here.
Oh, there we go. Now we're pushing it.
I have the official results for the girls' hurdles. Thomas from North, 1482. Dow from Hollis Brookline, 1554. Lovely from Newport, 1565. Brown from North, 1594. Karen Herrick from Lebanon, 1705. And 6. Kopp from Bedford, 1711.
That
When
looks
I
like
announce
Gilroy
your name as an
leading.
event winner, you should report to the back of the press box to be interviewed by New Hampshire Track and Field. So Janelle, when you get a chance, come up to the press box, please. This is the first lap of the first heat of the 1600.
They go through an 85. So right on it.
I have the official results of the boys hurdles. The winner, Colby Creer from Pelham, 1471. Daigle from Salem, 15 flat. Crowell from Keene, 1512. Gould from Pinkerton, 1515. Marcotte from Alburn, 1561. And Edgecombe from Pinkerton, 1573. Today's meet is being live streamed on LancerTiming.com. Every single event is being live streamed, and all the official results of every event will be there upon their conclusion. Again, LancerTiming.com.
All right, stringing out a little bit here.
Of the girls 100. In first place, from Concord, Junior Grace Seyshov, running 12:23, a new meet record by 2/100ths of a second. In second, Brayo from Pinkerton, 12:67. Third, Russell from Pinkerton, 12:86. Ortiz Blanco from Salem, 12:92. Fifth, O'Keefe from Bedford, 13:17. And sixth, George from Pinkerton, 13:20.
That pacing is really good
The result
for
of
these
the
front
boys
girls. They went through
100.
85, 85.
First
They're right on
place
it, huh? They
From
say.
Manchester Central, Junior Cesar Flan, 1084. Second, Bruno Hollis Brookline, 1093. Third, Cavallo Pinkerton, 1099. Fourth, George Pinkerton, 1104. George is only a freshman. In fifth, Peters from North, 1123. And sixth, Cabell from Merrimack, 1127. Reminder, anybody that won an event, first place, report to the back of the press box to receive an award and also to be interviewed by New Hampshire Track and Field.
It's pretty cool. It's raining
that
pretty
means
good
I
over
need
there.
flan.
And right here, it's not raining.
I need
A little
Seychelles,
odd.
It's moving, though.
I need Creer, and I need Thomas. Those people to the back of the press box, please.
Here we got rain in turn 2. Dry in turn 1.
Isn't that crazy? So Reza, I like that name, Reza Caradade. She just pulled up in first. The race is far from over.
Is that DeLong with her?
Yes, it is.
Hey, pretty good battle. They've been going back and forth this whole time.
It's crazy that it's raining over there. It's not raining over here.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see it on the camera here. It's coming down pretty good in that back turn. But then at the finish line,
There's no rain.
it's not really raining.
Caradade's going to take this.
This is the first heat of the girls 1600.
542.
Burdatti from Bedford, 542.45. Gabriella DeLong, Londonderry, 545.90. And then May Butler from Hollis Brookline, 549.94. When we have heats like this, these are not trials, there are heats. The top 6 places comes from combining the heats together. Historically, though, most of the places will come from the last heat, because that is always the seeded heat where the top runners are.
All right, in this heat, we got Shelly Smith as the favorite. Comes
And
over
all
the
boys
523.
still checked in by the 1600 by now.
Samantha Swanbon of Sauhegan. Gabrielle Bedard of Pinkerton. Mia Morianty of Bedford. Abigail Pinniger, Keene. Megan McWhirter, Merrimack. Anna Fondakowski of Bishop Girton. Shay O'Laughlin of Salem. Lila Mason of Bishop Girton. Shannon Forsyth of
I have the results of
Bishop
the
Girton.
boys
Sadie
triple
White
jump.
of Londonderry.
In
And
sixth
Anna
place
Luffsweiler
from Merrimack,
of Londonderry.
Hussey. In fifth place from Pinkerton, Gould. In fourth place, also from Pinkerton, Severance. In third place from Keene, Dixon. In second place from Concord,
So we got
Seychaw.
Smith and
Thomas Seychaw,
Swanbon
a freshman. He's only a freshman from Concord.
side by side in the
He
lead
missed
there.
winning the triple jump by 4 inches.
Yeah, so this should be a good race.
The winner of the triple jump
This
from
was,
Pelham at 43 feet 5.5 inches, Osinchi Nazwazi.
Last year, this was Swanbon's real breakthrough race as a freshman. She came in here, and I mean, she went right against the Pinkerton studs, and she pulled out a 5:09, and that set her up for a good season. Good freshman season. Shelly Smith's the veteran. Swanbon's now a sophomore. So
Shelly's had a good year. She ran a good 5K at the distance festival.
I have the results.
yeah, she's
of
got
the
plenty of
boys'
talent.
Javelin.
So 78.
In sixth place from Newport, Hodge. In fifth place from Bishop Girton, Woodward. In fourth place from Pinkerton, Ventura. In third place from Merrimack Valley, Loisel. In second place from Nashua South, Penny. And the winner from Pinkerton with a toss of 177 feet 7 inches, Charles Franks. Charles, when you get a chance, report to the back of the press box to be interviewed by New Hampshire Track and Field.
So Smith and Swanbon leading the way. Swanbon seems pretty content to be out there in the second lane.
I have the results of the girls' high jump. In sixth place from Sauhegan, Stone. In fifth place from Bedford, Tibbs. In fourth place from Bedford, Adi. In third place from Merrimack, Gemino. In second place from Wyndham, Snyder. And the winner with a jump of 4 feet 10 inches from Londonderry, freshman Ariana White. Ariana, report to the back of the press box when you get a chance.
So 2:42, they come through in the half. 5:24 pace. Shelly Smith with a slight lead now over Swanbon and Bedard, Fondakowski. Actually, that's Shannon Forsyth from Bishop Girton. Bedard pulling into second place now. Well, still bunched up. We got five in the race. It seems like anybody's game.
I'm surprised how close this is. Right at the bell.
4:07.
Yeah, so with a lap to go, literally anybody could take this.
Bedard looks like she's in pretty good position. And
Again,
she's
the
making the
seeded
move right
heat
now.
Of the girls
There
1600.
goes
That
Swan
Swan
Bond.
Bun's going to go.
Great race up front.
See what
See.
Shelly's got left.
Yeah, see if she's got any fight in her. Bedard looks good. Swan Bond's tough. If she knows she's in the fight, she can battle pretty good down this last corner. She's just got to tighten that gap up here pretty quick.
All right, 100 to go.
It's like Bedard.
Yeah, she's going to ramp it up this last
Yeah, no,
100.
she looks good. She's strong.
Gabrielle.
Be a good
Bedard
time.
From Pinkerton.
$524.
Gabrielle Bedard from Pinkerton, 5:24.08. Samantha Swanbond from Souhegan, 5:25.19. Shelly Smith from Concord, 5:27.92. The record in that is 5:00.9. Remember I said earlier, the records at this meet are very, very good.
Okay, in the first heat
Next
of the boys,
on the track is the first heat of the boys 1600.
we got Jacob Slade of Salem, Cameron Patrick of Nashua North, Jack DeBono.
At this time, I would like
Londonderry.
all girls and boys 4x100 meter relay teams to check in at the clerking area.
Ryan
Girls
DeVarney
and
of
boys,
Nashua South,
4x100
Sawyer Cress
meter
of
relay
Keene,
teams
Braden
to the
Femester
clerking
of
area. White
Bishop
tent
Girton,
at the top of the straightaway.
Thomas Arnaldi of Souhegan, Owen Gagnon, Nashua North, Patrick Ramsey of Londonderry, David Casado of Bedford, Leighton Klug of Pinkerton, and Thomas White, Nashua North. Slade comes in with a 442.
And sun's out again.
Yep.
A weird day. It's funny, you got these big black clouds, and then all of a sudden they just split in half, and the sun comes out for like 10 minutes at a time.
Reminder athletes, if you did win an event, please report to the back of the press box for a special award and also to be interviewed by New Hampshire Track and Field. If you win an event.
Wind starting to pick up a little bit.
Just a reminder, the Wilderness Championship is also going on today. So we have a live stream of that as well. We have dueling live streams going on. So that is up on our YouTube as well. And then for both meets on Instagram at NHXCTF, you can see highlights of the meets and interviews of all the winners for both the meets today, as well as the Seacoast Championships, which were last night. So a lot of good content coming out as we get ready for the state meet, or meets, next weekend.
Thomas White still leading the way. Thomas White leading the way, followed by Patrick Ramsey, Jack DeBuono.
Still such a big group.
Yeah. There are 2 National North guys
Coming up
now.
in the bell lap. 336, 337.
Yeah, so we're right in pretty much everyone's seed times in that range. So that's why there's so many runners still close together in this one.
Yeah, Duano's in there, is in the league now.
Yeah, this whole heat is only 442 to 453. So
The 2 Londonderrys. Patrick Ramsey's in second.
ooh, big surge here.
And that's Ryan Duvarney, Nashua South, making a big move. It's going to be a close race.
There you go. He comes up on his shoulder.
Good tight race. Duvarney.
Just couldn't hold him off.
That's Ryan Duvarney from Nashua South, 442.52. In second, Jack DeBuno, a freshman from Londonderry, 443.02. In third, Patrick Ramsey from Londonderry, 445.86.
That was really fast last lap from those guys.
Okay, in this
I
heat,
stand corrected. Patrick is the freshman from Londonderry.
we got Logan Corthals, comes in with a 428. Got Josh Toomey of Londonderry, Daniel Norder of Sauhegan, Ethan Fisher, a freshman, Bishop Girton, Daniel Byrne, South, Benjamin LaGrasse, Salem, Brock James, Salem, Grant Scobrin, Milford, New Hampshire, Sully Sturts. I don't see him down there, but nope. Matthew Motherway, Nashville South, Sean Hayes, Pinkerton, Luke Gomez, Salem, New Hampshire.
I don't know what that last 400 was.
I will say 57?
So 63.
63.
Yeah.
I have the results.
But they were
I was
running.
thinking faster, actually.
Well, they were running. They were running
girls,
right around
1600.
71,
In sixth
and then they went
place,
to like
Forsyth from Bishop Girton.
I think 74 by the
In
third
fifth
lap,
place,
and then
Witter
closed in a
from
63.
Merrimack.
It's pretty good.
In
I don't
fourth
know why I'm
place,
saying 57.
Hagar
That's way
from
too fast.
Keene. In third place, Smith from Concord. In second place, Swanbaum from
Yeah, I mean a
Sauhegan.
63 for a
And the winner
for a 440
with a time of 5:24
is quite a last lap.
From Pinkerton, Gabrielle Bedard.
I would think Brock James is the favorite in this race after running a one. What did he run last week? 154, 55?
It was 155, I believe.
55. And he wasn't even a part of the race until he took the race.
Yeah.
He just slammed it. And last night we had Zumbeck, who ran a
418.
418. So I would think that Brock James could be right in that wheelhouse there.
I have the
It's not that
results
far.
of the
far
girls
away.
on the long jump. In sixth place from Nashua South, Witter. In fifth place from Keene, Ethier. In fourth place from Pinkerton, Coleman. In third place from Memorial, Rodriguez. In second place from Concord, Conta. And the winner with a jump of 17 feet, 5 1/2 inches from Concord, senior Ella Goulet. Ella, when you get a chance, report to the back of the press box, please.
In this race, Ethan Fisher, he's the best freshman in the state. He's been putting up some real good times. The kid's running 9:37, I think, for 2 miles.
Yeah.
What does he got here? 4:30, 4:34. Freshman. He's leading the way. And if you look out there, I mean, he ain't carrying the weight. So, and his form's perfect.
It's very smooth.
217, 218, halfway.
But I'll tell you what, he's got to get away from Brock James, because Brock James, I'm sure, has got a good kick.
Yeah, I want to see him and Pat go at it.
Yeah.
Because Pat ran 9:47,
Right.
and then 9:39 yesterday. So
4:39.
or 4:39. Yeah. Yeah, so not too far behind
No,
for that
no.
for that freshman title. But yeah, I mean, running those times as a freshman is
That's
incredible.
unbelievable. These guys are running great stuff.
Especially this mile, Ethan Fisher's got a 4:34 mile. That's a crazy mile as a freshman.
So Brock James sitting in 4th place right now, but I know he's got a kick. Hey, I'm not betting against him.
Coming into the bell lap. They picked it up this lap.
Yeah, that second lap was a bit slow. They went
323,
out in 77
324.
and then or 67, then 70 through the 800, and then that last lap was a 65 from Toomey.
Yeah, Toomey looks good. But I think if Brock's close,
That's junior Josh.
but Toomey's
from
opening it right up.
Londonderry.
Corthell's are starting to make a move. It's just getting to be too far.
Yeah, it's interesting. Usually the third lap is your slowest, but everybody split 65, 66 on that third lap. They really picked it up.
I think Toomey's going to be all right.
Yeah, he looks great. Coming off the turn with about a 20-meter
100 to
lead.
go. Josh Toomey, Londonderry.
I mean, Lucas Gomez in second, who's coming in with a 4:40. He's going to be way faster than he's ever
Yeah,
run.
he's going to have a huge PR. This is going to be a really good time for Toomey.
Great race
Damn
for
right it is.
second.
Holy moly. 4:24.
Awesome.
That's Josh Toomey from Londonderry.
Fisher with another
4:24.60.
PR as well.
Brock James
Everybody's
from
getting PRs in
Salem,
this race. Wow.
4:29.58. Logan Costals from Milford, 4:29.84. Josh beat his seat time by over 6 seconds.
Yeah, so we got Toomey, James, and Corthals all under 4:30. Gomez right there with a 4:30.1.
I have the result.
And then Fisher with a
of the
4:31.
boys' shot put. In 6th place from South, Gallagher.
4:31 for a freshman.
In
Pretty
5th
good.
place
That's
from
incredible.
North, Citron Arizmendi. In 4th place from North, Noah. In 3rd place from South, Raymond. In 2nd place from Alvern, Bordeaux. And the winner with a toss of 52 feet, 5.5 inches from Nashua North, Darius Smith.
Okay, and the 4x.
That beats the meet record of 51 feet, 11 3/4 inches. About 6 inches, the record, Darius Smith, a senior from Nashua North, broke the meet record. Darius, when you get a chance, please report to the back of the press box so you can be interviewed for New Hampshire Track and Field.
So heat one of this 4x100. We got Wyndham, Alvern, Merrimack Valley, Bishop Girton, Manchester Memorial. So Egan and Pelham.
Toomey closed that in a 60.3.
Wow. Yeah, he looked good.
Yeah, with James and Corthals running a 64. So, yeah, he took off that last lap. Yeah, man, they're close to 420 there if they fix that 71 in there.
For the boys 1600, Norda from Souhegan in 6th, Fisher, Bishop Girton in 5th, Gomez from Salem in 4th, Cathals from Milford in 3rd, James from Salem in 2nd, and the winner again, Josh Toomey, a junior from Londonderry, 4:24.60. Okay, I'm looking at the zones. I see zone 1 is still red. Zone 3, you're going to have to move out into the infield so I can see you. got it. We're all set, Al.
Just making sure these zones are all ready to go.
Girls and boys in the 400 meter, please check in. Girls and boys in the 400 meters. First section of the girls 4x100 meter relay. Again, sections on time.
Girton looks like they're out good.
A good handoff. Another smooth one.
Looks like Girton, maybe Alvern second. Sauhegan's right in the mix. But definitely Girton.
And that Girton team has got their handoffs down. I'll tell you, most of their lead was through those handoffs.
Exactly.
They didn't really outrun anyone. They just were really, really smooth through the zone.
Sauhegan 54.88 and Alvern 54.99. First section girls 4x100 meter relay.
Manchester Memorial dropped the baton and came in fifth, not sixth. They probably would have won it, Your Honor.
Second heat, we've got Keene, Bedford, Pinkerton, Concord, Nashua North, Nashua South, Merrimack, and Londonderry.
Manchester Memorial, they dropped the baton. That's the.
I think the first girl on the relay left the exchange. Some of the others are getting
Yeah, yeah. But they would have won it.
So here's another one, the record could go down. Record's 48-27. Concord comes in with a 48-33. Last week at Merrimack, we thought they had the state record, but the sheet that we were working off wasn't quite updated enough because that 4x100 has changed so many times just recently.
Yeah, that got broken a lot.
It did.
Last year.
As best as I can tell right now, it's 48-06 by Nashua South.
Yes. Which from Meet of Champions?
Of last year.
Yeah.
Yes. And Pinkerton came in third in New England last year. And Nashua South just didn't have a good day that day. But so right now, Concord's in the hunt. But I know when we were talking about it, in the back of my mind, I was like, I just think this South time was pretty good. But, you know, you have to ratify records and everything else. You don't get every update possible. But this one could come down. This is 48-27. They come in with a 48-33. It's definitely getting a little windy out now. Flag is definitely moving. And it's moving in the wrong direction right now. It's blowing basically north to south. So Concord's definitely got the lead right now. Yep, that's it. Yep.
Second and final heat. girls 4x100 meter relay.
Probably going to come down to this handoff right here. Decent.
The record here is 48-27. 48-27.
48 high.
Yeah, I just
That was Concord, 48-84. Pinkerton, 49-93. Nashville South, 50-74. There are now 2 heats of the boys 4x100 meter relay. I have the results of the girls' discus. In 6th place, Murray from North. In 5th place, Dixon from Newport. In 4th place, Trask from Pinkerton. In 3rd place, Kemp from Bedford. In 2nd place, Brown from Keene. In the winner, with a toss of 113 feet 11 inches from Nashville South, senior Chloe Cruz.
Okay, Heat 1, we got Wyndham, Newport, Sauhegan, Manchester Memorial, Bishop Girton,
Reminder,
Merrimack
all
Valley, and
event
Lebanon.
Winners, when you win an event, as soon as it's called, report to the back of the press box, please.
That's the record.
Yeah, I just went to check to make sure that we weren't completely lying, and we were.
Yeah, we were. 47-88, Pinkerton. Where did that one come from?
That's state meet.
Okay, that's the state meet. That's the Division I state meet.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So then.
So we knew there was a
let me look-
47 in there somewhere.
Let me look at. Where is. New
Pinkerton did. Yeah, but it's not listed yet. And there's the 48.06 right there.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so they ran 48.06 at Meet of Champs, but Pinkerton had broke it
Official results
the
of the girls
week
4x100
before.
Right.
meter relay.
But isn't that weird?
In 6th
Right.
place, Londonderry.
That's where the
In 5th
confusion
place,
came in.
Bedford.
Right.
In 4th place, Nashville North.
Well, because it wasn't
In 3rd
officially
place,
the state
Nashville
record
South.
yet.
Right,
In 2nd
right.
place,
So they
Pinkerton.
broke it 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Concord with a time of 48-84.
So Nate LeVay and I were talking about that last night, and he was right.
Yeah.
But we couldn't find it.
Right.
And I always thought it was a 47 in there. I'm like, there's a 47 here somewhere. So they're a ways from it then.
This is section 1 of the boys 4x100 relay team of 2 sections.
Oh, it's right here in our comments.
That's Bishop Girton.
I said it's right here in our comments,
Second is
actually.
Newport, 45-69.
Thank you, Trey Deer. Pinkerton ran 47.88 at D1s.
Third is Merrimack Valley,
There we go.
45-78.
See if I was paying attention to that.
But nothing
then
has been
you
updated
could have figured it out.
on the form.
Next will be
Right.
the boys
Yes, we need to put those
senior
into
heat.
the official.
I put Ryan Moyer on that last night.
The
Yeah.
record in this
That needs to get updated.
is 43.05. Several of the teams in this have run under 43 already this year. Again, the record.
Yeah, because even I remember at Meet of
43.05.
Champions
Several of the teams have
when Nashua South
already
ran
this
48.06,
year run
we were
under
comparing it
43,
to
so we should see a
Nashua
record
South's record from the year before,
Right.
which is 48.64. But Pinkerton had run 47 at D1s just the week before, but obviously then it wasn't on all the lists yet.
Updated yet. I think it's only a press of a button or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be doable. You just gotta
Yeah.
find who's in charge of it. Yeah, I mean that's crazy that record has come down so much just in 2 years.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up
South
with.
broke it in 2023 with a 48.64, and then Pinkerton ran 47, so it was almost an entire second off.
Well, this record could go down right here. So we got Pelham, Merrimack, South, Pinkerton, Londonderry, Central, Halls, Brookline, and Concord. Records 43.05. We have South coming in with a 42.83, Pinkerton with a 42.35, and Londonderry with a 42.72. So if they put their A team out there, I think Pinkerton could crush this because they are the state record holders.
Fifth seeded heat, boys by 4 by 100 meter relay. Meet record 43:05.
Great handoff
In the
by
middle,
Pinkerton.
and Londonderry.
Looks like they got their A team
Central
out there.
on the outside.
Central's no joke either here. I'll tell you what, Central's beating them right now. Bad handoff right there by Central, but I think it's enough to still keep them there.
Central Londonderry. Central Londonderry.
Londonderry got it.
Wow.
Londonderry 43:19. Manchester Central 43:22. Nashua South 43:37.
That was awesome.
What happened there?
Oh, that was close all the way to the line.
Yeah, it's too bad for Pinkerton. Was that Michaud? He's got a brother. Yeah.
Next on the track, first heat of the girls 400. There are 3 heats based on time.
So girls 400, we got 3 heats. We got Kaylin Downey of Elvern, Scarlett Mertz, Pelham, Avery Kelly, Bedford, Emily Muskowitz of Merrimack, Audrey Green, Halls Brookline, Jessica Wotenko, Salem, Isabel Detrone of Salem, New Hampshire.
Oh, I think they're going to start this. Well, he's got the gun up, though.
They can't start this until. I think
Yeah,
they must.
I
Final
hope.
results of the boys
They know.
4
They
by
see-
100
they
meter
gotta
relay.
see this, right?
6th place Hollis Brookline, 5th place Merrimack, 4th place Concord, 3rd place Nashville South, and 2nd place Central. And the winning team 43:19. All 4 runners are seniors from Londonderry High School.
Yeah, I hope the starter knows we got someone on the track. Because, yeah, it looked like they were getting ready to go.
They know now.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, I think he actually gave him the first command. And,
Yeah. That woman went over to tell him.
yeah.
Yeah, that was too bad for Pinkerton because they were right there.
Yeah.
Central was too. That last handoff just that's what it takes. You gotta have all your handoffs now. Better have it here than state meet.
Yeah. The Pinkerton's third leg is on the cart, but he was hopping to get there, so that's too bad.
Yeah, the gun's up.
There are 3 heats of the girls 400. Heats based on time.
This is going to be pretty close coming off the turn. A lot of girls in this.
So far, Scarlett Mertz is leading. She hold off.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Looks like a lot of pianos been dropped on people's
First
backs
beat.
there. Wow.
Oh, that was
I
close.
think her teammate might have gotten her.
Yeah.
That's Witenko from
Yeah,
Salem,
and
66
Kelly
38.
of Bedford was in there.
Also at 66-38 in second, Kelly from Bedford.
Wow.
In third place, Mertz from Pelham.
It looked like they were all in slow motion there.
71.
Like they all hit the wall at the same time.
That's what happens. The end of the 400 is a rough time.
Heat 2, we got Ella Sands of Bedford, Abigail Summers of Bedford, Rowan Laundry, Lebanon,
Girls and
Anika
boys
Bergen,
in the
Hollis
300
Brookline,
meter hurdles
Benapri Carr
can
of
check in at this time,
Lebanon,
please.
Lucy Houston,
Girls and
Keene,
boys
Rose
in the
Hood,
300 meter
Goffstown, Kayla
hurdles.
Bailey, Bedford. It's like it all dropped on them at the same time.
Yeah.
You win, no. You win, no.
It's the joy of the last 100 of a 400.
Oh my God. It's about as close as you get there.
All right. Alvin XCTF says, get Jacob Plant on the mic. And I'm assuming that is Jacob Plant typing that. So, Jacob, come on up. You can be our special guest commentator.
Nice and sunny now.
I know, beautiful day. That's Summers of Bedford leading. Still. Laundry of Lebanon coming right up on her.
Yeah, she's closing, but she's going to run out of room.
That's Summers from Bedford, 63.90. Laundry from Lebanon, 64.22. And Houston from Keene, 64.90. Now the seeded heat 3 of the girls 400.
We got Isabella Conaro of Milford, Kaylin Amu, Merrimack, Rebecca Asana of Pinkerton, Rosalie Nephew of Nashua North, Riley Coates, Milford, Joy Beckering, Bedford, Sydney Spack, Merrimack Valley, Karen McNulty of Pinkerton.
It could be threatening 60 seconds here.
Corinne Kennedy's got the record, 55-60. That one's staying put for a while.
Yeah. She was so fast. Corinne Kennedy.
She was the best of the best right there. I mean, she was a great 300-meter hurdler. She
Yep.
was a great 800.
I know. I remember. I forget what meet it was, but I was there when she moved up to the 8.
Sure,
And
209.
yeah, was like I could not believe how fast she ran that 8.
Our father was New England champion, so he was a stud. New England champion cross country, New England champion half miler,
Wow.
Foot Locker finalist. He did well at Foot Locker, so he was good.
Top seededness in lane 4 is Rosalie Nevo from Nashua North.
She's eating up the track. But you can definitely feel the wind now.
Yep. It's picking up.
Where's that?
100 to go. Seeded heat, girls 400.
Well, this is going to be close, actually.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's Osanya and Coates.
Got to get to the finish.
Yeah, those two trying to catch Nevo.
60.85. Coates from Milford, 61.21.
Should be a PR, though,
and
for
Osanya
Nevo.
from Pinkerton, 61.45.
900 to a second.
Next on the track, 3 heats of the boys, 400. All girls and boys in the 300-meter hurdles should have checked in by now.
So, first heat of the boys 400, we got Camden Brienne of Nashville South, Elias Rosado, Manchester Memorial, Liam Ireland, Bishop Girton, Jeremiah Carabao Sophos, Elvern, Caden Truong of Pelham, and Logan Hasty of Pelham. Whole bunch of 53s.
Yeah, I remember the year Kennedy ran that 209. We also had,
It was
I
stacked.
think, Leah Salas ran 206, 207, I think.
Yep.
And then,
There's a girl from Raymond also in there.
Yep.
That's really good.
yep. And I think also racing with them, maybe not that year, but the year before was Schofield
From Merrimack
was
Valley.
racing with them. All right, it was like 1 or 2 years where we had just like
There was 4 or 5 of them that were just
all
absolute
these
studs.
800 runners that were running 2:0, which is like unheard of.
Right.
Am I on air? Oh.
Good
up, guys?
talking, boy. So
I'm
what's
talking.
your name?
I'm Jacob Plant. I'm from Alvern. I asked my coach to commentate as a joke, and then he texted Davio and was like, let Jacob commentate. And he said, yeah.
All right.
So what is this?
In fifth
Is this a
place,
second heat?
a
The first
Yep.
heat?
move from Milford.
So we
I'm
got,
sorry, from Merrimack.
that's Jeremiah
In
Sophos from
fourth
Alvern
place,
taking the lead right
Beckering from
now.
Bedford.
This is actually the first
In
heat.
third
Oh, it's
place,
the first
So
heat?
the
Lasagna from
53
Pinkerton.
guys.
Oh, okay.
In second place, Coates from Milford. And the winner.
So there's 3
with a
heats
time of
today.
Okay.
60.85
Who's
from
the
Nashua
number
North.
1 seed? Is it Shane
Sophomore
Plumley?
Rosalie
Or is it-
Nabu.
The number 1 seed coming in.
Yeah, for fast heat.
That's going to be Plumley, I believe,
Yeah.
50 point.
Yeah, he ran that at Nashua North Invite. He actually got second at that meet. There was a kid from, I forget where, but they beat
First
him.
heat, boys 400.
Let's see if Jeremiah can hang on here. Was that 53? Yeah. So they basically ran their seat time. Pretty good.
That's Strong from Pelham, 53.57. Jeremiah from Alvern, 53.64. And Ireland from Girton,
How do you think the meet's been going?
53.79.
Been going good. We got,
Athletes,
we got a
if
few
you
records right
run
now,
an
so
event,
that have been broken.
please report to the back
That
of
boy's
the
mile
press
was
box.
something.
That was really
Josh
good.
Toomey, I was
Toomey,
watching.
great
First
kick.
place in
Yes,
an event,
yes.
please report
We're,
to the back of the press
Alvern's
box.
good friends with
So you can
Londonderry
be
Distance. We hang out a
interviewed
lot,
and
so
receive a
that was good to see from
special
him. Especially at his home meet. It's great to see.
Every event today is being live.
Yeah, he really,
streamed
he opened it
on
up. I wasn't really thinking I thought, Brock was probably going to do something, but that might be a little out of his wheelhouse.
Also,
Yeah, he did good at he had a good kick at the Merrimack 800. He
a great
outkicked
one.
Josh there. That was a good race, but I think they went out. It was just really tactical that race because they went out almost as slow as the slower heat went out, and then Josh just took the lead and took it from there. It was a pretty good race from everyone, I think.
Okay, in the second heat, we got Wade Plasovich of Keene. We got Jacob Hosch, Halls Brookline. Raymond Avzal of Pelham. Yaxiel Vasquez, Nashua North. Caleb Arroyo, Pinkerton. Michael Duart of Pinkerton. Ben Goddard, Sauhegan. Keegan Ware, Bedford. We got 52 threes in here. Vasquez comes in the favorite of this heat. Looks like Vasquez is getting out pretty good. So it'll be interesting to see if Plumlee can go under 50 today.
That's what he's going for, because our school record, I think he's going for our school record today, which is like, I think it's 49.8 or 49.
And who's got that?
I don't know. It's from like the 90s. I don't know that one. All of our records under that are by like Mike Stallings, some guy. He's got every
Stallings, I remember him.
He's got every record under the 300 hurdles for distance-wise.
He's actually
triple
from,
and long.
kind of my era a little bit.
Yeah, he's like, I think he was late 80s or early 90s, I think. But which Pinkerton guy is that? It's Michael Doherty. Is that what you said?
Pinkerton 1-2.
Duarte, I believe. Yep, Michael Duarte.
Duarte from
Nice.
Pinkerton, 51.62. Arroyo from Pinkerton, 52.01. And
Another
third,
big heat.
Vasquez from North, 53.31.
I think Stallings was
Next will be
a
the third
state
and
record holder
seeded
at
heat.
one point in time, too.
Yeah.
The boys, 400.
He's like a legend at Alvern.
So we got Heat 3. We got Ryan Jansen of Nashville South, Kevin Olson, Nashville South, Caden Gagney, Manchester Central, Shane Plumlee, Alvern, Brody Smith, Souhegan, Zachary Petrie, Bedford, Jaden Hastings, Goffstown, and Sean Venator, Manchester Central. I got beat by the state championship. I got beat by an Alvern kid in the cross-country state championships.
You never hear about that anymore.
No, Kirk Lewis back in 1982.
Yeah. Yeah, Alvern's been out of the, we haven't been a big team in a minute. Did get fourth at Merrimack. That's like the highest we placed at that meet.
It was.
Because the year before that, we got last, like dead last at the whole meet. Only like 2 people scored, but this year we're.
It comes in waves.
Yeah,
You get a
our
good
team-
group of
yeah.
athletes. And
Our sprinters used to be really bad. Not really bad, but they weren't as good. Now we're finally working up the whole program at once. But it's like the.
I mean, there was a time when Central was so dominant, and then they hit the lows, and now they're starting to come back again. It happens with teams.
Yeah. Guns up. All right.
The guys out in front of them are working pretty good.
Yeah, they have a. It looks like they're missing a lane almost because the stagger's all
Top
messed up.
seed in
Unless
this
they just
heat
got out really
is
good.
Yeah, they
ranked
definitely is.
4 from Elvern, Shane Plumlee.
Let's see. Shane normally closes better than he starts, so. But this Central guy's looking really good in the last lane. See which one's that, Caden?
Yep, Keaton Gagney.
He's looking good. Let's see, Goffstown.
Goffstown's coming
I
up.
know, look at
He
that.
might get it.
Bedford might get Shane too. Look at that. I think Goffstown got it.
I don't think so. I think Central got that one.
You did? No, Goffstown
No,
got
Goffstown did get it. Yes.
Hastings from Goffstown.
Yeah, I'm already a pro. Look at me.
300ths of a second.
Wow,
Second,
that's
Peyton
really close.
Gagnon from Manchester Central, only 3 100ths back, 50-55. And third, Shane Plumlee from Alvern, 50-99.
Look at that. It's a fast
Next on
heat.
the track is the 300-meter hurdles. Hurdle crow.
Yeah, it's like the kid get a good start, and that's it.
Exactly. They got another. We got another Alvern guy in the 300 hurdles trying to break the school record. Joe Marcotte.
Yeah, he's good, huh?
Yeah. He's only a junior too. He's got a whole nother year.
In the hurdles,
So last night at the
3 heats
at the
based on
Seacoast,
time.
kid just jumped ahead of him.
Really?
Yes,
For
he
what?
came from a 41.10 all the way down to a 39.34.
I didn't hear about that. I thought Joey would have told me, but
Yep.
he said Joey was talking about how he might get beat today though, because there's a kid from Pelham. I forget his name.
Yeah, Kobe Creer.
Yeah, him. They're good friends because Joey lives by Pelham. He goes to the track all the time. They know each
Kobe
other.
Creer could
so.
break the state record.
What's the
at-
state record?
It's like 37.79 or something like that.
Doesn't Creer on 38 low, right? It's
Yep.
definitely doable.
Yep, definitely doable. So Heat 1, we got Taya, I would say, Cecilis of Wyndham, Addison Tobin, Elvern, Laura Vatera, Concord, Mary Howell of Souhegan, Mia Catane, Bedford, and Elise Olson of Bedford.
How many heats are the 3? Is it only 2 or is it 3?
I believe
As
it's
well.
3.
Official results of the boys 400. In 6th place, Olson from South. In 5th place, Jansen from South. In 4th place, Petrie from Bedford. 3rd place, Plumley from Malvern. 2nd place, Gagney from Central. And the winner again, Jaden Hastings, a senior from Goffstown High School, 50-52. Reminder, if you win an event, please come up to the back of the press box.
All right, 39:44 last night.
That was the guy that beat Joey. Yeah,
Yep.
Joey runs 39.
I think he's at 39:50 right now.
Something like that. I think 39.4 flat is our school record.
It's a school
so that's
record.
what he's trying to beat.
So hell of
today.
a shot at it.
I think today's as good a day as any. Might be a little cold, but actually it's not even that cold out. I was expecting a lot cold. I keep throwing the sweatshirt on, taking it off. It's just like when the sun comes out, it gets very hot today.
It's funny how quick when that sun comes out.
I'm like sitting down there with like 3 layers on when I got here because it's rainy and cold. And then the sun comes out and I'm like taking everything off to warm up. And then on my warm up, I'm freezing. It's annoying.
Yeah, so Marcotte comes in with a 39.5.
Yeah.
And what he needs, he need to run 39.4?
He needs 39.4. Yeah, he's only 0.1 off. Same with
So Korea should push him. Korea's at 38
yeah,
38
especially because they're right next to each other in lanes and they also know each other. So I think it's just like them knowing each other is going to push him as well. But we'll see. Even if he does beat the record, it's not going to get replaced on our record board for ages because our athletic director doesn't like putting him up.
Yeah, isn't that frustrating?
Yeah. But do you remember Petrina Ofori last year?
Yeah.
She broke our 300 hurdle record like 3 times. Record's still not even up. She broke it last year.
Yeah, I have a sore spot with that. So, I don't know. I'll call him out. I don't care. So, Concord boys won the state championship in cross country 4 years in a row, but yet they have Bishop Girton who won it, and they have Concord winning it on their board. And I'm like, hey, you guys didn't win it that year. You won it this year. And I've been saying for the last 4 years, can someone at least get up there and get that done? Hopefully they've got it done by now.
BG put a Concord title on there.
No, BG beat Concord, but Concord put it on as they won, and they didn't win that year.
So the 50-50
They had the years wrong.
Oh. They still haven't changed it?
They hadn't changed it since I've known, but they got a new athletic director, and hopefully it's changed by now because I reminded them so many times.
Yeah. We're getting a new athletic director next year. Our Karen Bonney's retiring this year, so I won't get to see it, but hopefully those records get changed because a lot of them are outdated.
It's frustrating when you do the work and
we've broke I think 3 school records this season. The 4x1 broke the record. Discus broke the record. Sean Boudreau. I think he's actually throwing right now, but
I mean, you don't have to put it up during the season, but by the time the season's over,
especially by the next season,
maybe if you give it a month, it should be up there. Believe me, this stuff's been going on forever.
Yeah.
When I was at Portsmouth, they did the same thing. It's like, hey, can we get that updated?
Yeah. I think we literally told Bonnie. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna do it during the awards night. No, still hasn't done it. It's been over a year now because I think she broke it at Merrimack last year, and Merrimack was last week. So
I don't know if people are afraid to get up on ladders. Or
ours is literally eye level. It's like top of it's like at my head. I don't know.
I'll just keep pushing them.
Yeah, I think the new athletic director will do it. Let's see this 300 hurdles start. Oh, Addie's in the seat.
It's like Laura Vitaria's Concord's got the early lead. See how this shapes out.
See if they can even up the stagger here. If she can hold on, I think she's going to get it. Oh, Concord's coming up, though. Is that Concord?
First heat.
Yeah, it's Concord.
They're all coming together.
Let's see if Addie can catch a Sohegan guy. Oh, it's going to be close. Concord and Sohegan. I think Concord got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's Viteria from Concord, 51-59. Howell, Sohegan, 51-71. Katani from Bedford, 52-46. The last straightaway of this event is one of the hardest things in track and field.
We got Sam
Once they
Matson
come
walking up
around
to the booth
corner and hit
with
the
the fruit
last
snacks,
straightaway,
thinking he's
very,
funny.
very difficult. And you will see it in them as they come down the last straightaway.
Okay, Heat 2, we got Serena Wright of Merrimack, Emma Millette, Nashville South, Sarah Witta, Nashville South, Ava Milley, Pelham, Abigail Steinecker, Pinkerton, Charlotte Wilson, Nashville North, Emma Tapley, Sauhegan, and Charlene Jackson of Manchester Memorial.
Does Pelham always come to this meet? I feel like I haven't seen them here years past.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these teams can be on and off.
Yeah. Like, isn't there a, is it Wilderness Invitational that's going on
Wilderness,
right now as
yeah,
well?
it's up in Newfound. Yeah, Newfound today.
But wait, isn't Newfound here? Or
That's Newport.
Oh, that's Newport. Okay.
Yep.
Too many new towns.
So yeah, Newfound's up in Bristol, New Hampshire, and then last night, of course, you had the Seacoast Championships at Exeter.
Yeah. There was a lot of good times there. A couple of my guys in the long jump were scared they were going to lose their spot for D1s.
Yeah, the
lot of
winning,
good
the
jumps
winning
there
jump last night was only 19.4.
I know. They were like all scared, and then at the end they were like, oh, well, it was only, what, 19?
Actually, I think it was
It's
the
not
kid
that
from
bad.
Epping that won it last night
The one that out,
at Seacoast.
huh.
So that's a Division III school.
Yeah.
I think we had 5 20-foot jumpers in the
There was a lot of, that's why
Second heat.
we have a guy that jumps 1910 who was like scared he was going to get knocked out. Because there was like 5 or 6 guys that were seated above 20 and no one even
But no one
jumped
really
20.
jumped that high last night. It was just,
Yeah.
I mean, that far. It was just.
Yeah, looks like South, unless Pinkerton can make this move, looks like South's going to take it. Sarah Witta.
To Sarah Witta,
Quite a
Nashville
bit under the
South,
seat time.
48.80.
Yeah, second.
took a second off.
Steinecker from Pinkerton, 49.11. And Wright from Merrimack, 50.30. Coming up next is the third and seeded heat of the girls' 300-meter hurdles.
So we got Lily Moser of Merrimack Valley, Maddox Lovely of Newport, Grace Dow of
At
Halls
this
Brookline.
time, I would like all girls in the 800 meters to check in at the clerking area. All girls in the 800 meters.
The 800 is going to be really good today.
Should be.
On the boys' side, at least. I haven't looked at the girls, but.
We got Janelle Thomas, Nashville North, Allison Fry North, Angela Sineska of Central, Tiana Brown, Nashville North, and Ella Karen Herrick of Lebanon. Let's see what the record is on this one. .44.34.
Is that the meet record?
Yeah, that's a good record.
Yeah. I think, what's Janelle Thomas see at 25
40
or 45 something?
Yeah, 45. Girl, that's the record she would be chasing is the state record holder too.
Oh, the state record was set here?
No, but the girl has that record and this record.
Oh, okay.
And she was also a 2:09 half miler.
So that's really quick.
Janelle Thomas, the winner of the high hurdles earlier. Janelle Thomas from Nashua North, 46.67. Tiana
like it'd be
Brown,
really hard.
also from Nashua North, 47.70. And third, Angela Sineska from Manchester Central, 47.75.
Yeah. If you're in like a small year for hurdles, I feel like it'd be really hard to get those records because a lot of the times it's just not enough runners to have a lot of comp.
Right, you need them all to come together.
Exactly.
This one
The
could go
boys
down
will
though.
also be
38-43. Christopher Chong of Bedford.
Oh, Chris Strong said that? Yeah.
Yep. All right, now first heat of this hurdles, we got Thomas Montmany of Manchester Central, Dustin Westcott of Bedford, Jack Zakos, Alvern, Jacob Griffin, Nashville North, Brady O'Connor, Pelham, and Joseph Donahue of Merrimack.
Reminder, all event winners, please report to the back of the press box.
We had a distance guy almost qualify for
One
this
to
meet.
get an award,
Really?
number
In
two
300 hurdles, yeah.
to be
for our senior
interviewed
night,
by
our
New Hampshire Track and Field.
our coach lets us do whatever events we want. So we
Yeah.
had a bunch of distance
Again,
guys.
complete
Me and
results
this guy
and
Ryder
live
were in the
results
300
of every
hurdles. We
event
got 47,
today are on
like or 49, I think. Or not 48.
LancerTiming.com.
He was like a second off of qualifying for this meet.
There's a kid from St. Johnsbury, Vermont, who was a great distance runner. Who's a 150 and change half miler. He's a 37.
37.
Yeah. Thornton Sherman. So he could
I think I
be.
heard that name.
Yeah. Oh, he's a stud. Absolute stud. His brother just ran a 13:38 5K for Ole Miss.
13:38. Jeez.
Family's just full of distance runners.
Yeah.
Official results of the girls' 300-meter hurdles. In 6th place, Dow from Hollis Brookline. In 5th place, Witter from Nashville South. In 4th place, Lovely from Newport. In 3rd place, Seneska from Central. In 2nd place, Brown from Nashville North. In the winner, with a time of 46:67 from
Dustin
Nashville
Westcott?
North.
Yep, Dustin
Running away with it
Westcott.
right now.
Janelle Thomas.
See if this wall of guys can catch him.
He looks good.
He does
First
look
heat
good.
of the boys.
I think once he gets his confidence up with his steps, I think he's going to be a lot better.
That's Dustin Westcott
grade is
from
he,
Bedford,
what grade is he in?
42-72.
12th grader.
Jacob
Oh,
Griffin
okay.
from North,
Probably should have had it down by now.
42-38. And Jack Zakos from Elburn, 43-50.
I feel like distance has a lot of young guys now.
A lot of really
Like
good guys.
that whole mile was all. There was only a couple seniors in there.
Yeah, there's a
Josh
lot of good-
Toomey's got a whole nother year. Lucas Gomez has a whole nother year.
There's a lot of good freshmen in the state.
A lot of good freshmen. Ethan Fisher, Spencer Clemens from Concord. He's really good.
Yep.
Patrick Ramsey from Londonderry. He's pretty good too.
Patrick Youngs.
Oh, from Co-Brown.
Yeah.
He's really good too.
Yeah. It's
feel like-
good group. Heat 2, we got Reed Crizin of Wyndham, Elias Chaffee of Lebanon, Tyler Hussey of Merrimack, Gavin Sachecki, Nashua North, Gavin Edgecombe, Pinkerton, Jordan Zanini, Salem, New Hampshire, Christopher Hogan, Nashua South, and Eddie Haramana of Concord. Sachecki comes in with a 41.7.
Eddie.
Yeah, Fisher, I mean, he's...
All the Fishers are fast.
Yeah.
I feel like makes me feel bad for Carson a little bit because like any other family, he'd be super quick, but all the other Fishers are quick.
real quick.
Like
But, man, he's as good a looking
Carson's
runner as
also-
I've ever seen.
they're all fast. Pinkerton
like-
and North.
Yeah, it looks like Edgecombe.
He looks really good.
Yeah, he's not afraid. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, you're in
If he can maintain
40
that
flat
next
here.
one.
Second heat,
Yep,
Yeah,
40, 46.
That's really good.
Just that last wood chopper special at the end.
Gavin Edcombe from
Yeah, he was-
Pinkerton,
it's a little 2-second PR for him. Looks
Yeah.
like.
Suchecki from North,
Really good.
41-30.
But
and
he
Hudson
went
from
right at it,
Merrimack,
so
Yeah.
he probably wasn't used to
12.
going that fast, and that's why he came up on that hurdle and
Definitely
whacked
could have
it,
been
you
too
know?
quick. He messed up his steps maybe.
Yeah. That's what it could be.
Yeah.
But now he knows he's that fast. He'll probably make that next jump down to
Sub
sub
40.
40. Heat 3, we got Jamison Isaac, Pinkerton, Brady McCamick, Hollis Brookline, Wayne Crowell Keene, Colby Creer Pelham, Joey Marquardt Elvern, Nathan McGlory Pelham, Mike Reynolds, Merrimack Valley, and Thiago Silver of Manchester Central. So Marquardt's only junior, right?
Yeah, he's got a whole nother year.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
pretty good then.
Sadly, he's quitting cross country next year. Because,
Oh, he is?
Because I'm gone. Yeah, he does cross country. Not as good at cross country as he is at hurdles, obviously, but yeah, he wants to focus more on sprinting during the off season. But he's also going for a school record today, so
Yeah.
39.4. I believe it's
39.4.
39.4. I might be wrong.
That's Stallings' record?
Yeah. Stallings has every record at Alvern. You look at the
Ah.
board, and it's Mike Stallings. The only one he doesn't have is the 100, which he's tied with his brother.
I would have thought Stallings ran faster than that. I mean, he was an absolute stud. I guess it was more in the 100.
The longer
On
distance
10.
you go, the slower his records
Yeah,
get.
I guess that's what it was.
Colby Creer,
Joey
a
Marcotte
senior
breaks
from
the stagger
Pelham.
really quick. right with career.
Boy, this
His
is
speed
good.
time
This is
This is gonna
good.
be a good race.
Yeah,
Ahead of
I think he'll get
second.
this
He
record.
also won
I think they will too.
The high hurdles
He's right
earlier.
there.
Joey's just got to hold on.
Now he's
Then
chasing.
Colby Creer
He's got to let him
from
hold.
Pelham.
Is that Wayne from Keene in lane 2 or 3?
Yeah, Wayne Crawl.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, no stutter steps there. You got to go through.
The record in this
It's
is
gonna be close.
38:43.
I think Joey might have got it. It's going to be really
It was
close.
Colby Creer from Pelham, 38:93.
Oh.
Joey
Oh,
Marker
wow.
from
Really?
Melbourne,
Yeah, it was-
40:24. And Wayne Crowell from Keene,
Looked faster than that.
40:81. Hurdles are off.
Close.
Yeah. He'll have to go for it at
Boys,
D1s.
800
Yep,
meters.
D1s,
Please
where it's
check
gonna
in
happen.
At the corking area now.
That's where all the comps go. Well,
Boys
actually,
in the 800 meters.
I think he's right now. I think Joey's seated first in D1 by at least half a second.
I got knocked out last night.
Oh, by that.
Yeah.
From where's he from?
Jameson from Winnicott.
Winnicott.
He's 600ths of a second behind now.
Jeez.
But that's good. Right there.
Trackflation. Track inflation is hitting New Hampshire again.
Yeah.
What was it? 3 guys went under 11 in the 100 today.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wouldn't even get you like top 50 at a Texas meet though.
No. It's a different ball game.
Yeah. They can train all year round.
Yeah,
They get the warm
that
weather.
makes a big difference
Huge difference.
in all the sports.
Yeah. They also have a lot more funding, I think, down there, where high school sports are a lot bigger of a deal, especially football.
In the 800 meters,
Not so much in
there'll
track.
be 3 heats based on time.
All right, so this first heat, we got Ella Taylor of Merrimack, Natalie Rogers, Wyndham, Allie Hartman of Wyndham, Gemma Drew of Keene, Julie McGee, Lebanon, Alyssa Jordan of Goffstown, Sydney Spack, Merrimack Valley, Desiree Candle of Merrimack. 3 heats of this, too.
Sun's coming out, too. It's going to be nice.
233s to 236.
Is it 3 heats or 2?
3.
3. 3 heats for an 800. That's a lot.
And we probably could have squeezed together 2 heats.
They definitely could have. I feel like
2 of 12.
they're only. I think they just don't want people to be too far behind and
Yeah.
have it stretch out. And pushing and shoving at the start. It's a lot more intense in the 800.
I have the final results of the boys' 300-meter hurdles.
So would you compete in today?
In 6th place,
So I was
Hideki
put into
from
the
North.
mile, but 4:55.
In
My
5th
PR
place,
wasn't like
Yeah.
fast enough, so I
Migliore
got
from
booted
Pelham.
out of that. But I ran
In
the
4th
4x8
place,
split
Crowell
at
from Keene.
2:11,
In
which
3rd place,
for me that's
Edgecombe
pretty
from
quick.
Pinkerton.
because my PR is 2:14.
In
so
2nd
What year are you?
place, Marquardt
I'm a
from
senior.
Alvern.
Senior, so what are you going to do
And
next
the
year?
winner,
I'm running at Keene State.
Oh, you are?
cross country
Good,
track,
good.
yeah.
38.93 from Pelham.
Very excited.
Senior Colby Creer.
Who's the coach there now?
Winning both hurdle
Dan
races
Rourke.
today.
What is it?
Dan Rourke.
Dan Rourke.
Yeah. He was your coach? Oh, look at that. Davio's coach.
Oh, he's Davio's
Formerly.
coach?
I guess. You just said that.
Oh, he was. Wow, I didn't know that.
Oh, he used to coach Wentworth? Oh. Good to
And
know.
Colby, now that you finished the big double, try to report up to the back of the press
So when I was
box
in
so you can be
college,
interviewed
Keene
by
State
New Hampshire Track and Field.
was one of the best teams in New England. Didn't matter what.
Oh, yeah.
They were
Yeah.
Division II.
Mhm.
They
They dropped down to D3 now.
Yeah, 1985. They were the favorites to win the national championship. I think they ended up coming in 3rd. But
For Division 2?
yeah, for Division II. South Dakota State beat them.
Mm.
But it was. But they had 2 guys get injured. And they were both like 29-minute 10K guys. 10K guys.
That's disgustingly fast.
That 1985 team was all New Hampshire guys and a spattering of Vermont guys. There wasn't anybody that Providence or Dartmouth. Dartmouth was national champions. Second in the nation 2 years in a row. And Dartmouth wouldn't want to have a bad day against them because these guys could run.
Yeah.
That team was loaded.
They're rebuilding right now. There was a coach a couple years ago that apparently, not trying to be mean, but apparently they ruined the team, I guess.
I did.
Apparently when I was there, that's what they said. But Dan Rourke's kind of like pulling
Rebuilding
it
it
back
back
together.
up. Yeah, well, it
they're
takes time.
pretty good now. They won the Little East for cross country, and they won it for indoor track. So it's looking pretty good for them. And I think I'm going to join at the right time.
Now, does Velasquez have any more time left on the table?
Nah, he's a fifth
He's
year.
all-
So he
all
transferred from UMass Lowell. So he transferred from UMass Lowell with 1 year left. So he just did his
Will a
last year there.
representative of the Concord girls 4x100 meter relay team please report
Is
to the
that
back of the
Goffstown?
press box. Any one of the
that's
4
Goffstown.
girls
That's
on the Concord 4x100 meter relay team, please.
Is that Goffstown? I can't tell.
Yeah, Alyssa Jordan.
Oh. No, I thought Goffstown. Is that not Goffstown?
No, Julie McGee. That's actually
That's
Lebanon.
McGee from Lebanon,
Lebanon.
232.46. Drew from Keene, 233.08.
The
Putnam
Maroons.
from Wyndham, 233.74.
On the topic of Lebanon.
First heat of 3.
Ronald Harriman. Have you seen what he's been doing?
Oh, my God.
He's
28-18.
disgusting.
Yeah,
He's
a
so
stud.
good.
So Heat 2, we got Quinn Doherty of Concord, Addison Martin, Pelham, Madison Geddes of Merrimack Valley, Ava Martin of Elvern, Anna Sinclair, Bishop Girton, Ariana Marengo, Nashua South, Calzin Marzoff of Pinkerton, and Ellie Ferris of Keene.
It looks like they're actually throwing him in lanes for this one. They're going to have a stagger. Maybe that's why they're doing 3 heats. They don't want to.
Yeah, Harriman is as good as anybody.
He's-
It's just ripping it.
Yeah.
Is he?
In the nation? Damn.
28-18, not too bad.
That's probably faster than I'll ever run. By a lot. Yeah, they're going to break at the 100. We got Albert? Oh, it's Ava Martin. Oh. She got 6th at indoor D1s last year. Not this season, but the season before
Ava
that.
did?
Yeah. Oh, you got binoculars. That would have been the play. If I knew I was coming up here, I would have brought mine.
Yeah. He's a stabilizing one, so that's regular. That
Oh,
he
really?
can move around. See where the focus is up here? It might have to be different focus right here.
Maybe I need to take my glass. Actually, I'm not going to use them.
Yeah, use them if you want. Take glass off.
It's a little too high tech for me. Those are nice binoculars. I don't think I've ever seen a pair of binoculars that has stabilizers and stuff.
So I use these on a boat.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That would definitely help on a boat.
Coming up in the first lap.
Some of the boys doing their strides beneath,
68,
getting ready.
69, 70, 71, 72.
Who's that in the front? Is that Merrimack Valley or Pelham? It's a blue team. Or gray.
Madison Geddes.
So Merrimack Valley. And then Londonderry?
Then you got number 7. That would be
Pinkerton.
Marzoff.
Then Ava Martin, Anna Sinclair from BG. And then 6th is Ariana Marengo from South. Followed by Keene, Concord, and Pelham bringing up the rear. Some distractions in the peanut gallery behind me. BG's coming up on Pinkerton here. She could catch her. That's going to be close.
Heat 2.
Oh, she's coming. She's trying to get her.
She's not going to have it. Very close, very close.
Marzoff.
Allison Morzoff from Pinkerton, 228.98. Anna Sinclair, Bishop Girton, 229.21. And Ava Martin from Elvern, 230.14.
Smell the concessions
Next
smell
on
is
the
making
track
their
will
way
be
over
the
here.
Smells pretty good,
seeding
don't
It
it?
smells very good.
of
Londonderry
the
always has great
girls
concessions.
800.
I'd say they're only behind Merrimack because Merrimack gets the Chick-fil-A order. That's really good.
So Heat 3, we got Lydia Denon of Bedford, Samantha Swanbon, Sauhegan, Laura White, Nashua North, Cara DeShita, Goffstown, Cole Blake, Pinkerton, Sarah Raza, Pinkerton, Anna Roy, Bedford, Grace Ball, Bedford. Imagine Laura White could run a decent 800.
She's more of a 10K gal, I think. She already set UNH's record for the 10K. She's a whole nother.
Oh, you're thinking
beast.
of Ruth?
I'm thinking of Ruth White. No, I'm thinking of Ruth White.
Yeah. No, Ruth's a stud.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm like, why is he talking about Ruth White? I'm
Yeah.
like, she's a UNH now.
No, Laura White,
Laura White.
Nashua North.
Oh.
Now Ruth's Just unbelievable. 32.57.
Yeah, she's
16.23.
won America East. I'm pretty sure she's nationally ranked. Definitely.
Yeah, she is.
She's
right up there.
really, really good. I remember watching her race at Manchester Invite my sophomore year. She was a senior, and or not sophomore, it was junior year. I thought she was a freshman.
Yeah,
I found out
she's
she was a
small.
senior. I was like, dang.
Big
I was like,
advantage when you're that light. You can just rip.
lots of the light guys are wicked quick. Not going to name any names, but
Well,
certain little redhead from BG that I know very
I
well.
already named him today because there ain't much to carry there, so he can fly, and his form is perfect.
68,
Yeah.
69.
He's trying to break 2 today.
Oh, you're talking about this light guy?
71.
Yeah, I mean he's. I mean,
Talking about Mr. Matthew Giardino.
yeah, he's as good as it comes. He's one of the all-time greats in the state of New Hampshire.
Yeah. Unfortunately, still hasn't broken 2 in the 800, but he's looking to do that today.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what he's got for speed today. I think he'll do all right.
I think he'll do it today. It's just last year it was funny because he walked up to me. He's like, "I'm breaking 2 in the 8 today."
Yeah.
I'm good friends with him. We went to a summer camp and in Connecticut, and we bunked with him, a bunch of the Alvern guys and him. Very very funny guy.
His form is perfect,
Oh yeah,
and he's very, you know, he's
always
just,
looks smooth.
Yep. He's going to Mexico next year. He's going to have a hard time making that team. There's a lot of fast guys, and they're not from America.
No. Show me a picture. He's got pictures with Haptem Samuel.
Yeah.
Laura White, Nashville North.
Laura's going to rip this one.
208.
Be sub 220 maybe.
It's gonna be
Get
close.
there.
Yep, looks like she did it. Nice. Unless the timing's off.
That was Laura
Yep,
White.
2019.
1975.
That's a nice.
75
It's
from
really
Nashville
quick.
North. Second is Nicole Blake from Pinkerton, 2:23.86. And third,
Is that the last girl
Samantha
seat?
Swanbun from South Hegan,
Yep.
2:26.91.
That record was
On the track
209.
is the first heat
Corinne Kennedy
of
again.
the boys 800.
Bruh.
Unlike all girls in the 200 meters,
no
you check in
Bellamo.
at the clerking area now. All girls in the 200 meters.
It's like the greatest Alvern athlete ever. Noah Bellamo.
Yeah, he was a good one.
Yeah. It was actually that was at Meet of Champs, but it was here, our 4x8 record, which is like the best, second best record on our board probably. It's like 8:01, I think. But
Okay, Heat 1, we got Pedro Souza of Halls Brookline, Pranav Dasari, Nashville South, Will Moores, Bishop Girton, Bonhua Shea of Nashville North, Jordan Sargento of Merrimack, Jackson Croft, Bedford, Jaden Ritter, Bedford.
slowest 207 down to 205. This is a pretty wide heat. I feel like, no, actually it's not wide at all. It's 2 seconds, but slow heat 207. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. Had to think about it. I think it's interesting that they're doing the lane starts. I've never seen them do this anywhere but like D1s and MOCs. Maybe they're trying to get people ready for that.
Official results of the girls 800. In 6th place, Marzoff from Pinkerton. In 5th place, Denham from Bedford. In 4th place, Bowl from Bedford. 3rd place, Swanbun from South Hegan. 2nd place, Blake from Pinkerton. In the winner, with a time of 2:19.75, senior from Nashville North, Laura White.
It'd be interesting to see if Giardina can hang with these guys.
His seed time is at 2 flat, which you would think, looking at that a coach put that in. But last year he actually ran 2 flat
He did.
.00. He was.
Yeah.
I remember talking to him after his race. He was very upset about that. It's a big joke, but I think he'll do it today. He's not even in the fast seat. This might be the first time I've ever seen Matt. Oh, actually, is
No,
he
he's
in
the fast heat.
Oh, okay. Oh, Brent Dunnan wanted to race Matt in the 800 today. Looks like it's not going to happen. I like those event winner shirts. Those are unique. Never seen that at a meet before.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Saw Josh Toomey walking around with his. It's a nice yellow color. I like yellow. Slept on color. boys disc finish yet? Are they?
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
I wonder if Sean Boudreau's thrown yet. He's already out of his sweat, so it
Section
looks
one.
like
In progress.
looks like he hasn't thrown yet. I
That's
don't think they've
Chio
started
from North,
the second
203.57.
flight yet.
Souza from Hollis Brookline,
Smell the
203.82.
popcorn from concessions from
And
here.
Sargento
Smells so
from
good.
Merrimack, 206.04.
Is there an airport right near here? Is that Manchester Airport that they're flying to?
Yep.
Very low planes. Oh, this second heat is going to be a good one. I'm excited for the second heat. We got lots of good people, good runners.
Second heat, we got Brent Dunning of Elvern, Aaron McNair from Nashua North, Brad Smith, Wyndham, Carson Fitzgerald, Londonderry, Jackson Gannon, Salem, Camden Bryan, Nashua South, Ryan Jung, Bedford, Cash Robles, Londonderry.
Cash Robles. Love that guy. Big good friends with a couple of people in this heat. Brent Dunning looking to break 2 today, or come close to it.
Dunning is senior.
Yes. Also my neighbor. But, yeah. Oh, look at him getting out good. This almost never happens. Got to go around him.
I have
Carson
the
Fitzgerald in
results
front.
of the girls' javelin. In 6th place from Keene, Brown. In 5th place from Nashua South, Kotari. In 4th place from Bedford, Kemp.
Pack is
In 3rd place
perfectly
from
strung out right now.
Keene, Knapp.
Got
In 2nd place from Pinkerton, Raza. And the winner by only 8 inches.
Top
with a
three
top
kind
of
of separating themselves a little bit.
114 feet, 9 inches
Brent Dunning's going to go
from
around north.
Wyndham, Senior Kelly
Coming through
Wright.
about 58 through the 400. Right on pace, right where they want to be for if they're
Again,
trying to break 2.
reminder, when you win an event, like Kelly just did, report to the back of the press box to get interviewed by New Hampshire Track and Field and also to receive a special award.
So we got Fitzgerald, Gannon, Bryan, and Dunning.
Ryan Jung is going around Fitzgerald right now in front from Bedford. Brent Dunning's looking really good as well. It's going to be a battle if Jung can hold on. He's looking really good, so I think he might. Clock's at 140 right now, coming to the final stretch. It's going to be close if they can break that 2-minute barrier. A wall of people trying to catch Jung here, too.
It's going to be a decent race for Jung.
Yeah.
Section
What's he seated at?
Real close to 2
202.
minutes, guys. Real close to 2.
Brent didn't quite get it, but he got 202, looks like. 203 maybe. But Jung took it.
Ryan
with
Young
201,
from
35.
Bedford, 201.35. Jackson Gannon from Salem, 201.72. Carson Fitzgerald from Londonderry, 202.37.
Third heat. we
Next,
got
the third and seeded heat of the boys 800. At this time, I'd like all boys in the 200 meters to check in at the clerking area.
We got Will
all
Whitley
boys
of
in the 200 meters,
Milford.
please.
Lucas Baguidi of Goffstown, Logan Corthels, Milford, Evan Spence, Salem, Ethan Pulsfire, Bedford, Carson Fisher, BG, Matt Giardina, BG, and Grant Scorpion of Milford.
See, I'm excited to see what Matt Giardina can do in this 800. He's told me before he doesn't really like to be in physical races, so the 800 is not really his strong suit, but I think we already knew that. Also got Corthals is doubling back, right? He ran the mile.
Yep. Pulsifier is right there, and
The Salem with Evan Spence.
Evan Spence. There's a big difference between 157 and 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So
It's huge,
if Giardina can play his cards right in the second lap,
which I think if anyone can do it, if anyone can hold a pace for 2 laps, it's
Yeah,
probably Matt
CDD.
Giardina, but he's going to have to hang on to these guys. They're going through
It's
in
quick, 56,
56,
57, 58.
if he stays within himself, he can get all these guys.
I think Matt can definitely hold this pace. It's just a matter of, oh, here he goes,
This is where it's going to have to happen right through here. It's going
right
to
on the
climb the
straightaway,
ladder right now.
which I think he can. Everyone's going to be slowing down, but Matt's a very good runner at one specific pace.
Spence and Pulsify are getting away. Let's see.
The fastest I've ever seen Matt Giardino run, but looks like it's going to be a battle of red and blue up in the front.
Yeah, he's going to make up that.
Ethan Pulsifer has to climb back. He's looking back. You don't do that. Come on, you got to lock in on your race.
Spence is good.
Looks, I've never. It's going to be, yeah, it's going to be Spence. Logan Korthal's. Logan Korthal's crawling his way back from back of the pack to break 2, and Matt Giardino's not going to get it.
Spence from Salem, 157.
He's not going to be happy about that
He
one.
doesn't have the leg speed yet.
No. He's more of a very long distance guy.
And Logan Korthals from
That was a good race, though.
159.
A huge difference between those two in the half mile. It's just the way it goes.
200 meters starts on the opposite side
But
of the track.
I like the fact that he gets in there to test himself.
Yeah, he did it last year. He said he just wants it for his T-first. He wants to have sub 2 on his T-first as well.
In the 3,200 meters to check in at the clerking area at this time, please. All girls in the 3,200 meters.
Hey, you want to dig this?
Davio on the mic.
Hello, folks. I'm busy. Well, now I'm working. Yeah, I am. No, he's leaving. Yeah, he is. He's going home. He just told me.
I can vouch. He did say he's going home.
Yep. See, Jacob said it. Sonny will do it.
Matt Giardino will come up and take over the camera if I ask nicely. He loves me.
We'll get Matt Giardino. We can just have. Why don't we just have like all of you guys
We should get like
run the broadcast?
We should get a distance. We should get Alverneck CTF to just run New Hampshire cross country.
Yeah, we should.
It's actually in our YouTube description that
we're
your main competitor actually.
We
for
should
viewers. For viewership.
You probably are.
I mean, I don't think there's any other channels out there. Ask Tyler Sheedy. Tyler Sheedy knows all about us. He's a
Tyler
big
Sheedy
Alverneck
race
CTF
videos.
fan. Oh, Tyler Sheedy race videos. That's a big channel.
Yeah. Tyler Sheedy's going to Vermont today for his marathon.
Oh, he's running a marathon today?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, he's got to.
Spend
he's going up today because he's got to pick up his bib and check in and all that.
I was wondering why he wasn't here. He was here. I think he was here last year. I have no idea. I don't remember.
No.
Sun's coming out again. It's gonna get really hot in here in the press box.
True. Yeah, he was at Seacoast last night, so we were talking about his marathon.
What's he looking to run?
Originally he wanted to go in like mid 230s, but he's had a bit of an injury.
Oh no!
And so now he's kind of hoping to just run the whole thing.
Look at the finish.
The boys, 800
no shame in that.
Yeah.
In sixth place
But no, he said, he's going to try to have fun with it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
I mean, as much fun as you can have in a marathon. I
True.
couldn't
Yeah.
imagine.
Whitley.
You'll never catch me racing a marathon.
Also from Milford.
But no, that's a cool race, that Vermont
in
marathon.
Second place from Bedford, Pulsifer. In the winner with a time of 1:57.39 from Salem.
This is
senior
Perry
Evan
leading.
Spence. This is the first section
Oh,
of
that's
the
confusing.
girls'
Wait.
200 meters.
Perry leading, Perry second.
There's two. Diamond Perry from
Violet
South and Violet
Perry.
Perry from Keene. Look at that.
From Keene, 27.72. Diamond Perry.
At first
from
I was
South,
like, oh, Perry from
27.92.
Keene is leading.
And
Okay,
Reebok
cool.
from
And then I looked
Bedford,
back down and I was like, oh, I read the wrong name because Perry is from
28
South.
Based on time.
That's weird. Then they're from different schools too. You never see.
Yeah, that's very interesting. And they will run almost the exact same time.
The boys high jump. In sixth place from
pretty funny.
Londonderry, Kasongo.
I've been trying to get in this press box for years.
Really?
Years. Literally years.
In fourth place.
I think I asked Tim Cox
from
like
Milford
my
Morris.
sophomore year if I could go commentate
In
during
third
indoor, and
place
he's like,
from North
what do you run? I was like,
In second place
not fast.
from
He's like, then you can't come up here.
Pinkerton
I'm like, okay, Tim.
And the winner of the jump
He's
of
probably just
16
screwing with
even,
you.
Yeah,
from
probably. I
Merrimack,
wouldn't know.
Sophomore Caden Kokawa.
Gotta get Brent Dunning up here. That's what I need to
Yeah.
see.
I was like, Last night, the winner of the discus came over and was like, "Oh, like I'm here for my interview," and he's like, "Oh, what'd you win?" And the kid's like, "Discus," and Tim's like, "Oh, we don't interview discus winners. we don't care about discus. We're not interviewing here."
We don't do field events here. This is track, New Hampshire track, no field.
And he was like, "Oh, okay." And they were like, "Dude, we're kidding."
There was a meet one year that we were making fun of on our team. We were looking at the comments, and one of the comments is like, "Why don't you guys show shot put?" And somebody just replied, "Nobody gives a crap about shot put."
Oh, I love watching
Felt
shot
bad.
put, actually.
I actually, for the first time I went, because during my senior night, our coach lets us do whatever events we want. So I
Yeah.
did 300 hurdles, shot put, and the 200. So I was down by the throwers.
Yeah.
Throwing is such a fun event to watch.
It's so
I've
cool.
never been down there
I
before.
know. I love it.
I regret it. In my 4 years, it took me 4 years to get down there and
girls,
finally get to the 300 to the
meters.
shot put. We got Melissa Tobin taking a picture of me over down there.
Blue
She's probably taking it. She's
from
probably sending it to my
Keene,
mom.
2750. Silva, Pinkerton,
So Luigi of Keene wins that one.
From Bedford,
That's 2 in a row from Keene, right? Or did
Yeah.
the other
The
Perry win
third
the last
and
heat?
seeded heat coming up.
Another 2 in a row from Keene, yeah.
Look at that.
Pretty
Chris-
good. I
making
think it
Chris
was
Stevens proud.
PR for Luigi. Yeah, yesterday I was at I was taking pictures and I was at shot put for a while, and
It's a lot more entertaining than I would thought it. Because, like, the last 3 years, I've just been sitting there, I'm like, what's throwing? How interesting can it be? And then you get down there, and the throwers are hilarious. Because they spend most of the time just sitting around joking
Well,
around.
and it's really, really cool because, like, they're not, like, they're not directly competing with each other.
Yeah, it's not like they're in the same race at the same time.
Right. So it's like, okay, one person throws and everyone else just kind of, like, hangs out together.
Yeah.
And so they're all, like, best friends.
Yeah, I've got, like, Sean talks to throwers from, like, across the state, like, top of the state.
And they're all like super, super supportive of each other. So, like, every time someone goes up to throw, they're all, like, cheering them on and
You got the
stuff.
claps.
Like,
Similar
yeah.
to jumping.
Oh, it's so fun.
I didn't even know clapping was a thing for like, throwing until last week.
But, yeah, there was a few. I was watching one of the guys' heats yesterday, and there was a few people that were, like, launching them. Yeah. I was like, I do not understand how you throw this thing that far.
Yeah. As a distance runner.
Right. I'm like, I could throw it about, like, 2 feet.
I threw it like 24, and then the next day my shoulder was sore. I'm sitting in class trying to write. I'm like, geez, dude, how do you guys do this?
200.
So exhausting to throw.
All right, so this is going to be a really good heat here coming off the turn. We got Bryle, Russell, Ortiz Blanco, Brown, Thomas, Osanya, IE, and Hartson.
Hartson, it looks like Hartson scratched.
Missing that one.
Yeah.
But all the big names in this one.
25-9.
I think Brown took that.
From Nashville North.
Yep.
2602.
Brown with a 2602.
Where did I see 29?
2612.
Why did I say that?
Braille from Pinkerton.
2602. That's
65.
Oh, that's quick.
Next
That's
on the
really
track,
quick.
First heat of the
I believe
boys.
that's a PR for her.
Like all boys in the
By a few
3200
hundredths.
meter to check in at this time, please. All boys in the 3200 meters.
Drive to the meet.
Yeah, so that meet record is a 24:52
for girls
in the 200. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
wait, 24 what?
24:52.
Oh my god.
So that one was not going down
That's
today.
insane. What's the boys one? I don't think.
Boys one is 21:66 by Bayless. Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna come close to that. Or unless, I don't even know what the boys are seated at. So.
Yeah, let's take a look at first heat. We got Saysaw of Concord, Inglese of Londonderry, Stavely of Nashua South, Perry of North, Beetham of Manchester Memorial, Peters of Nashua North, and Misha of Pinkerton.
Looks like there's only 3 guys in this heat. A couple of these guys have scratched out today.
Well, I think
looks like North is gonna take it.
Yeah, that's Perry. Another Perry.
Another. Why is there so
another
many
Perry?
Perrys today?
Let's
That's a big PR for them.
Luke Peters from
Looks
North,
like, yeah.
2310.
Yeah.
Bedouin from Memorial, 2334.
Good run, but yeah, we had quite a few scratches from that one.
2357. I have the official results of the girls 200. In 6th place from Keene, Rogie. In 5th place from South, AI. In 4th place from Pinkerton, Russell. In 3rd place from Pinkerton, Braille. In 2nd place from South, Thomas. And the winner from Nashville North with a time of 26:02, senior Tiana Brown. Remember, athletes, if you win an event,
So whiny.
first place in the event, please report to the back of the press box to be interviewed by New Hampshire Track and Field and to receive
Chris
a special
Stevens
award.
in the comments of the live stream. Hi, Chris. Wait, he's getting paid?
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid. What the hell? What?
No, that'll break your NIL.
Oh yeah, I have a
You
couple
can't- you
NILs
can't-
with
you can't do
Nike
that.
and Hoka right now, so I gotta
Yeah, you
keep.
can't, Right. This is his career. Yeah, Sonny just said he has the app that gives him NIL. He doesn't have any NILs. He just has the
He has
app
the
that
app.
gives him NILs.
They're in his DMs constantly asking, "Oh my God, I need Sonny Nomula. I need
They're like,
I need him to
how
help me.
much?
I need him to
How much
represent me."
can we pay you to not wear our brand?
Oh, that's a smart idea. Negative or what is it? Reverse NILs.
Oh, interested in getting free custom NIL merch, bro.
Gulp. No way. Custom merch.
From your own college?
That
It's
doesn't count.
literally his school.
That does not count.
NIL, yes or no? Did they say NIL in the text section?
Okay.
I
Anyways.
think we have a 200 meter that's starting soon, actually.
Yeah. Second heat here, we
Jaden
got
Taylor.
Zanini of Salem, Cavallo of Pinkerton, Gagney of Manchester Central, Damaris of Hallsbrookline, Massaos of Londonderry, Katzel of Sauhegan, Taylor of Alvern, and Parche of Bishop Curtin.
In 6th place from Pinkerton, Trask.
See who we got off the
In
turn.
5th place from Bedford, Kemp. In 4th place from
Stagger, come on.
Wyndham,
Jade's gonna hold
Johnson.
on.
It's like
In
Damaris.
3rd place from
Londonderry's
Salem,
gonna catch him, it looks like.
Moscow.
Yeah,
In 2nd place
Massaos.
from Concord, Barico.
What was the time?
And the winner
Ooh.
with a
23
toss of
flats.
34
Oh.
feet,
Got a little dive there at the
74
end.
inches
Yeah.
from
Wait, they fell?
Pinkerton,
Yeah.
a
Oh,
freshman,
jeez.
Avery Trask.
That was unfortunate.
In the shot put. Second heat of the boys.
All right, third and
200.
final
In
heat.
first,
This one's going to be pretty good.
Mateo,
We got
Londonderry,
Pettingill
23
of
flat.
Milford, George of
Second place.
Pinkerton, Flan of Manchester Central, Wilson of Milford, Bruneau of Hallsbrookline, Cable of Merrimack, Lopez of South, and Perry of South.
Another Perry.
Got a lot. We had four Perrys,
Perrys this meet
in
so
one
far.
event.
Was that all in the 200?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that's crazy. And
And it was
three
two
of them
boys
for
and two in girls.
3 of them were from different schools.
Yeah. What the hell? Yeah. Two from.
We had 2 from
Nashua.
South, 1 from North, 1 from Keene.
Perrys. They're all over the place these days.
Yeah, but no, this heat's going to be pretty interesting because we got Wilson and Bruno both at 22:08, and then Flan with a 22:19, and Cable with a 22:23.
22:08.
So those 4 very, very close together.
Caesar Flan's been having a meet today.
Yeah.
He's been running wicked good.
Yeah, so lanes 3, 4, 5, 6 all should be very close together. Don't really know which way this one's going to go.
Wilson.
Ben says Wilson.
It's a prediction.
Ben, if you're wrong, then you have to film the 2 mile.
Isn't he filming the 2 mile anyway?
Yeah.
The
That's his
top
job.
4 seeds in this are all within 1/10 of a second of each other. So it should be really, really close at the end.
Central's
right.
flinging off the curve.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Flan
Oh
came
my God.
really, really fast off the curve.
Flan's just got to hold on. Wilson might get him. It's going to be so close.
Wilson's catching him, but
I think Flan held him off. I think. Yep. Flan held him off. Wow.
Caesar Flan from Central.
Oh, that says 22. I thought this said 23.3. I was going to say.
Second, Avery Wilson
I was
from
like, wow,
Milford.
they looked way faster than 23.
22:45. Third, Winston George from Pinkerton. 22:47.
Our girls 2 mile now.
100
Yeah, they got a,
of second
they got a
separating the
headwind
top
coming off
3.
that curve
So they
now that the
moved up
wind's
in their
picked up.
seeds.
It's unlucky.
Next on the track will be the girls 3,200 meters.
What's up, Jack?
What? Yeah, coming up, we have Ben's favorite event, the 3,200. We got the girls on the line. Let's see who we got in this one.
I see 3 Alvern. I love to see that. Love to see Alvern.
Yeah, we got Jalen Paul of Milford. Jalen Paul, I believe, if I remember correctly, middle school state champion.
That's a poll.
I cover that meet, Sonny. Every year I do middle school states. We got Mahaly Burdett of Concord, Anna Simpson of Alvern, Addie Wickland of Keene, Olivia Cartagena. I got you. Thank you. From Alvern, Sophia Barubi of Alvern, Ava Mohammed of Pinkerton, Meredith Matson of Bedford, Stella Dutton of Londonderry, Madeline Mooney of Souhegan, Julia Molnar of Bedford, and May Butler of Hollis Brookline. So, Jalen Paul with an 11:55 and Mahaly Burdett with an 11:57. They're the top 2 under 12, and then Simpson not too far behind with a 12 flat.
If she has a good day, she could probably be right with him, I think.
Yeah, they're all within 5 seconds of each other. So
I see a lot of super shoes out there. I see at least 3 or 4 girls out there that are not wearing spikes. They're just wearing the super shoes instead.
yeah, the 32 is usually, at least in high school, the kind of crossover event for super shoes. But
I wore my super shoes for the Merrimack 2 mile because I just didn't feel up to spikes. I was coming off of sickness, so I wasn't feeling too good. Make it a little easier for my legs.
Yeah, I know that's one of the things about super shoes. It's not even that the shoes make you faster, but they
do make you faster.
Well,
they definitely do.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, one of the big benefits of them is just like the recovery.
Oh yeah,
because it's like it's so much
if I
easier
ran
on your
that in
legs.
Spikes, my legs would be fried.
Yeah,
but
running in spikes.
40 millimeters of foam really helps with recovery.
Yeah,
and not hurting your feet.
Yeah.
Sean Boudreau just. Oh, that's Charlie Brown.
I mean,
just hucked the disc.
less so nowadays because we have spikes now with like foam and like
spikes these days are. I don't know how people ran with the old spikes.
I know.
Like, looking back at freshman year, I had just like a little piece of rubber underneath my foot that I ran on. I'm like, how did I run with that? And I was comfortable.
I have a pair of spikes that I ran in high school that it's literally just like
official results of the 200.
a strip of plastic. Yeah, it's like a 2 millimeter strip of plastic with some like mesh on top.
In third place from Pinkerton, George. In second place from Milford, Wilson. And the winner with a time of 22:39 from Manchester Central, Junior Cesar Flan.
All right, so we got Paul up front with 2 of the Alvern girls.
That's Sophia Barubi and then Anna Simpson behind her, and then right in the middle of the 2. Well, not really right in the middle. The one in the back is Olivia. She's a freshman.
Wow.
And yeah, apparently next year Alvern's girls distance is getting a flood of new runners because
12:22 as a freshman, pretty darn good.
And she's not even the best one. Anna Simpson's younger sister, I forget her name. She runs faster than she's almost as fast as Anna is.
Wow.
She's in 8th grade right now. Her mom is the coach, and apparently there's like a bunch of 8th graders coming up next year. The Alvern girls distance about to be a much better team next year.
You just ruined the secret.
Did I just ruin?
I
just ruined the surprise.
Yeah.
Forget I said that.
Well, now everyone's gonna be prepared.
No, dang it. That was my goal. The goal was to not reveal it.
I know. You gotta take everyone by surprise.
I told Anna Simpson I was coming up here. She said, "Don't tell them that next year Alvern girls distance is gonna be incredible." And I was like, I promise I won't. And then Davio just forced the information out of me. What are you doing working here? You should be a police interrogator.
I know.
Look at this. 2 maroons in the front. You never see that. I mean, not that you never see it, but you love to see it.
Hey, good stuff.
At least I do. A little biased, though.
Just a little bit.
You couldn't tell I'm from Alvern. You might know me from our YouTube channel, Alvern XCTF.
The star of Alvern.
I am the star of Alvern XCTF.
And the star of Faster.
One of the stars of Faster. Tyler Sheedy called me the most interesting person in New Hampshire cross country and track and field. And then I ran 10:30 or 10:40 in the 3K that day, so it was a bad day for me.
Ooh, rough.
It was a really bad race. But would they just go through the 800 and
like 2:45?
That's good. That's a good pace for them. I think if this front pack just needs to work together. Olivia kind of got washed away. I think in the start they got away from her. But if this Keen, Addie Witchland, if she can climb her way back up to that front pack, she can be right there with them as well.
Yeah, I mean, they're on pretty good pace because that's, they're running low 11 pace.
Yeah. It's just a matter of whether they can hold it for that long.
Right. And if they can't, how much
are
that
they gonna
hurts
fall
them later
Yeah.
in the race, yeah.
I'm very familiar with going out at a fast pace thinking I'm going to do good and then falling off that pace very quickly.
Yeah, I tried that in a 10K last week, and it did not work
At a
very
10K?
well. Yeah.
What'd you run?
I ran 35:20.
It's faster than my 10K, partially because I've never run a 10K. But
Yeah, it was not pretty. Although, see, my excuse is that I worked Bobcat all day.
That day? Yeah, that's a good excuse.
So I was standing up and walking around all day, and
Yeah, I mean, that's going to do something.
Yeah, I wanted to
Something's
run
falling under me.
like, 33 something, and then
Do I see Sully Sturts?
didn't. Yeah,
I haven't talked to him today.
yeah, I saw him warming up earlier.
Yeah, I see Cole Burns as well. Ton of Pinkerton for the
Big
boys.
Pinkerton group down there.
What is that? Austin Trainer, Jason Roby, and somebody else. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't know one of them. They were in our. We did that summer camp in Connecticut. Foss. Oh, you went to Foss. What was I saying? Wait, did you go to Foss?
I didn't go to Foss.
Oh.
I went to the Co-Brown.
Oh, you went to the Co-Brown Acadia camp. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
I mean,
since I
the
go to
secret
Co-Brown.
camp
Or
that's in a
went
secret location that nobody knows
Yes,
about.
the secret.
That I was.
The top secret camp that
Yeah.
you were not invited.
I
to.
was invited.
You
apparently.
were?
I wasn't like officially invited, but Brent was told that he could bring another person.
Oh man, why didn't you
and
go?
Demers, well,
What the heck?
There's a whole story behind that.
Oh.
I guess we got time. I found out Demers said he was only going to bring Brent, and
Yeah.
I begged him to go. For literally weeks after I found out, I begged him to go. And then Demers was like, oh, no, it's only one person. You can only bring one person. And then like a week, like 2 days into the camp or something, Brent texts me, and he's like, oh, I just found out Demers was allowed to bring like 4 or 5 people. Because Tim Cox walked up to Brent, and he's like, oh, Brent, you're the only Alvern guy that was willing to challenge yourself and run these hills?
Yeah.
I was begging for weeks. And then I found out that night, and then I did like my best run ever. I ran like 10 miles at like 6:40 pace. And I was
You're
like,
so
I was so
angry.
mad. I'm pretty sure that the run title on Strava is just 3 mad emojis. And then it was just I hate Phil Demers.
All right, so the lead pack just went through the mile in 5:45, 5:50.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah.
What was that? 6:30 or 6:40 or something like that. 6 flat pace. I could barely do that for 2. that would be something else. I'm not that guy though. Still seeing. Oh, Sophia Berube. I looked away. Anna's still hanging on. Who's the Concord?
That is Burdette of Concord.
Okay.
One of the sub-12 seed times.
Is that Jalen Paul behind? Okay.
Yep,
And
in
Anna
third
Simpson in
there.
second. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean they're running pretty well here. They're on pace for a big PR if they can hold it.
Yeah.
You know, these are the really important laps here.
They're on pace for 11:30 at the mile. And we got Matt Giardino walking down the bleachers. Bye, Matt. Oh.
But yeah, we'll see. It's these next couple laps they really got to dig in.
Yeah. 6 and 7 are probably the worst laps
Yep.
in the 2 mile. 'Cause
Yep.
It's just okay. once you're halfway done, you're like, oh my god, I still have a whole mile left.
Right.
You get to that mile.
And the effort just ramps up like crazy, and the times still go down. Like every lap, you're like, okay, I need to really, really push, and you come around, and your coach
slower.
gives you like a 5-second slower split.
Like,
yeah.
I split at 88 in the middle of my 2 mile at Merrimack on the 6th lap or something. I felt like I was flying. I was like, I feel great right now. And then, or not great, I was like, pushing harder than I need to.
Yeah,
and then
no,
I come around and my coach is like, 88. I'm like, bro, what is happening?
No, I remember that feeling where it's like, okay, the first mile, you're like, okay, 73, 73, 74, 73. And then, like, the 6th lap, you're like, okay, I'm really going to push it now. And you come around and your coach is like, 85.
Oh. Just got chills from hearing that. Oh, look at it.
And you're like, oh,
Jalen Paul also dropped back, it looks like, into the 2nd pack with Berube and Witchland from Keene.
Yeah, we've had some movement.
Lots of very stretched out right now. Jeez. We got...
Yeah, Burdett still looks good, though.
Should say she's hanging on. What is this? Is it 800 to go?
Yes.
I think yes. So... Is it raining right now? I think it is.
A little bit, yeah. So, what will this be? Sub 12 will be 3 minutes for the next 800. So if they can hold 6-minute pace for this last 800, it'll be a sub 12.
I think it's doable. I don't know what I think. I think they're doing good right now.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think that I think the 1 and 2 are looking pretty pretty secured right now.
No, I think we lost Paul entirely.
Did we?
Yeah.
No, I think is that not her in the 2nd pack?
I don't think so.
Paul's from Milford, right? Is that not a Milford jersey in the 2nd pack?
I don't think that's her.
Oh. Then maybe we did lose her altogether.
I think so.
Well, that's Hollis Brookline. In the black. That's not. Okay. Larry Martin's talking about his tenure. New Hampshire track and field tenure that he has.
Yeah.
I can't fire him. He's too iconic. After this meet last year, I went out to eat with someone, and Larry Martin was in the table next to me.
That's pretty funny.
At in a restaurant in Hudson. I was very surprised to see him there.
Yeah, that's
I was like,
funny.
I like looked at the person I was with. I was like, is that Larry Martin next to us? And yeah, he was just sitting there.
Yeah. All right.
Bell lap.
Into the bell lap. Burdett's in really, really good shape here for a decent PR.
Should probably run, what, 1140s?
Yeah.
High, probably?
Yeah. And Simpson, too.
Yeah, she's on pace for a big PR. What's her PR?
If she
12
brings
flat.
this home.
I think she could definitely go under 12 here.
Yeah. So
Definitely,
if she can run.
It's just 90-second lap, so
yeah.
whatever.
So like high
6
80s, mid 80s. Yeah.
86.
So it's doable if she can finish it.
She's going to college at Nova South University in it's in Fort Lauderdale, I think.
Ooh,
somewhere on the
nice.
east coast of Florida. They're a really good D2 team. Very comp. They're in the same conference as UTampa.
Hope she likes humidity.
I went down there. I wanted to go to UTampa. Wouldn't have been able to run there. I'm not that fast, but I got in and I was like, it's so hot down there. I don't think I'd be able to do it, especially
really
in the.
hot.
I mean, I'd get to come back up here in the summer, so it wouldn't be too bad. But like, even the fall there is like.
Yeah, one of my friends lived in St. Petersburg, and going down there and just hanging out on the beach is fine.
Yeah.
Training down there, not a
I went
good
there
time.
for April break last year, right in the middle of the. Oh, what's she gonna finish in?
Yeah, it's gonna be 45, 11:45.
That's really good. What
That's
is
an
that?
awesome time.
That's like a 10-second PR for her. Yeah, 12-second PR for her.
Holly Burdett from Concord, 11:45.
I don't think she's gonna get it. It's
Yeah,
gonna be really
Simpson's
close.
so close to her
Doesn't
PR.
look like she's gonna get it.
Holly Burdett
9:12
from
flat.
Concord.
Unfortunate.
2 seconds
Winner
off
of
her
the
PR.
200 meters.
Good race though.
Yeah.
That's Anna Simpson from
Yeah,
Alabama.
I think
second.
they
Bedford kind of. Oh, Sophia
they
Berube.
paid for that early pace.
Yeah, definitely. Berube was in the lead. at like the 800. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'd take third. Did she get third? Yeah, third person to finish, I think. Big
And
gap between
that's a
2 and
PR for her.
What's her old?
2-second PR.
Oh, you love to see it.
Pretty good.
Sophia Barubi from Alvern, also 12:27.27.
Cartagena's not going to PR, but
boys,
she's a freshman. She's got plenty of time.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
And
girls.
still a solid time.
She might actually get
4x400
hawked down by Londonderry here.
relay to check in at the clerking area at this time. All girls in the 4x400 meter.
If you look at the bottom of your screen on the left, shaking his legs out, that's Sam Matson, co-founder of Alvern XCTF. It's actually the 2-year anniversary of Alvern XCTF.
Only 2 years?
Yeah, we made the channel at Londonderry Invite.
Oh,
2
that's
years
funny.
Because Nick Marcotte was running the mile. We had a couple videos recorded before that, but we made the channel at this meet.
Yep.
So I think our first video was like Brent running the mile at a random Merrimack dual meet our sophomore year. And then the video that kind of threw us into fame was the D1's vlog, where Chris Stevens commented.
All right, now we're on the boys 3200. This is going to be the Pinkerton race.
Yeah, we got 5 Pinkerton guys.
We got
this is the race that I was supposed to be in, but
we got Mayu of Pinkerton, Roby of Pinkerton, D'Amelio of Pinkerton, Sturts of Keene, Clemens of Concord, Cipriano of Pinkerton, Burns of North, Parker of Bedford, Chewin of South, Matson of Alvern, Kress of Keene, De Silva of North, Spencer of Sauhegan, Kiefer of Lebanon, and Boucher of Pinkerton.
In 6th place
lots of Pinkerton in this meet. Lots of red and white.
Yeah, so
the long red line is taken over this meet.
Mayu with the number 1 time, 9:33. Roby not too far behind him with a 9:39, and then D'Amelio 9:50, and in 4th Sturts with a 9:51, which I imagine Sturts could run quite a bit faster than that.
And as we saw last year, if you're within 50 meters of Sturts at the end, he can still.
So
I think Dante Castellano was at the 100, and Sturts was like maybe like 180 out, and he outkicked him.
Yeah.
I remember because I was in that race and I ran and I was looking back and I kicked a lap early specifically so that I wouldn't get lapped. And then I was checking the results and I was more excited that I didn't get lapped than that I PR'd.
Yeah, but Clemens also in that front group right now, going through the 400.
He's a freshman. He's got.
Yeah, he had a real good cross country season.
Oh yeah. He was right with Brent like almost every race. We kept making fun of him because he was losing to him.
So he's put himself right in that front pack with all the Pinkerton boys and Sully leading.
Another one of those light guys that just nothing really to carry, so they can just go.
By Alexis Best from Merrimack.
Yeah, so
in
triple Pinkerton.
Sully's leading here. I feel like I don't see that very often. He's more
The
of
girls
a
3200
sit and kick type of
results.
runner.
In 6th
Most of the
place
time.
from
Actually,
Butler.
D'Amelio
In
there,
5th place from
the 3rd
Keene.
seed.
Rickland
the,
in 4th place from Bedford. Matson in 3rd place
his
from
sister
Alvern.
was on
Barubi
Pinkerton's
in 3rd place from Alvern.
New England
Also
champion
Simpson.
cross-country
And
team
the winner
a couple years ago.
11:45.45
More than a couple years ago.
From
He's
Concord, sophomore.
D'Amelio's a sophomore.
Holly
Oh, fun
Burdette.
fact. Me and Oscar D'Amelio actually had the same birthday, January 4th.
It's funny.
Yeah. Because we made a group chat with the Pinkerton guys, and we were talking about it on my birthday, and we made a big deal about it.
Hello, hello.
We got Sonny Namiel on the mic now.
How's it going?
Davio's getting kicked off.
Yep. W, you can do interviews now.
Oh, were you doing interviews?
Oh, yo.
I did an interview once.
Really?
Yeah, I did a Meet of Champions. I interviewed Pinkerton, and
Awesome.
me and Brent. We forgot to ask their names.
As the meet is wrapping
No
up,
introductions. Stuttered a lot. It was really bad.
All event
I was going to say you should do the
winners
interviews now, but
to
I
report
don't know.
to
Since you forgot the
back of
names, I don't know if
press
you're
box.
qualified.
All event
What?
winners.
I don't know if you're
you
qualified
haven't
to do
come up
interviews,
yet,
man. You said you forgot
please
the
do that
names.
soon.
Yeah, it's my interviews are not the best. If you check our YouTube channel, our interviews are a lot better. It's
Alvern?
Alvern XCTF.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, YouTube.com/Alvern XCTF.
Yeah, shout them out.
Actually, I think it's actually at Alvern Track and Field.
One of them.
Maybe, I don't know.
They're moving.
Yeah, this Pinkerton pack is just going to be. Like, it's just a matter of whether Sully can keep this lead or not. Because I think if it gets to the last 200 or the last lap with Sully in the lead, he's going to win, I think.
Basically, like, introduce themselves, and then goal for today, challenger part of today. Looking forward to the summer. What are we looking forward to? And then shout-outs.
Ask if they're subbed out next to you.
I remember 2 years ago, New England's cross country. Sully had a really, really good race.
I beat Matt there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he was
I
first
remember
for New
making
Hampshire.
a big deal about it.
His first New Hampshire, he was like top 10 for New England. That was crazy.
I remember when we were in summer camp, Sully was ranked as the top returner for New Hampshire last
Yup.
year. Or, yeah, this cross-country season, I guess. And by Jim McKenzie, because Jim McKenzie did the rankings.
Yup.
And he said that Sully Sturts was the top returner. And Sonny was very mad about that.
Yeah.
Very, very mad about that.
I mean, I don't know how good Sully did this season, but
he's having a
Judina
bit of a
did really
slump,
good.
I feel like. I talked to him at Nashua North. He said he just hasn't been able to find a rhythm this season, but
This season?
he did really good last year at this meet. He won it, actually.
How'd he do in cross?
He beat Matt Giardina at D1s, actually, because it was a
Okay.
really
Sub 15, there you go.
lots of guys broke 15 this season.
Albert, man, it's a quick course.
Yeah.
My PR's there.
Lots of people's PRs are there.
Yeah.
I was talking to my college coach, and he's like, I told him my PR. He's like, was that at Alvern? I'm like, yeah. He's like, figures.
Yeah. Oh, man. What's your PR?
17 flat, which
Hey.
is probably my best time, because this indoor and outdoor season has been riddled with injuries and sickness
Really?
and just not good.
Did
Not
I
good
feel
at all.
that?
I haven't PR'd at all this season.
It happens sometimes, you know, but you
Yeah.
just got to.
It's the first time it's happened to me, because I started out at my first ever run cross country was 32 minutes. And then,
Oh, shoot.
yeah, I actually got last place in the JV race at National Invite.
You
That
know,
was my first ever race.
I think I ran at what do you call it? Manchester. What's this? Deerfield. I think I ran like a 16-minute 2-mile my sophomore year. So, you know.
We come from humble beginnings.
Oh yeah.
Me and Sanjit Namula come from humble beginnings.
Made out the mud, you know.
Forged in the fires
Yeah.
of like the low tier runners.
Hey, but doesn't matter where you start, man. It's how you carry yourself.
Exactly. And we are very professional.
Oh yeah.
We got-
Anyway, back to the race.
Yeah.
Pinkerton with the looks like they're just taking turns on laps.
Yeah, I think is that Jason Roby and Trainer, it looks like?
Yeah, I've
Trainer's
no
in
idea.
second right now. I don't know who's in. I think it's Jason Roby.
And then it's Sturts.
And then a little bit of a gap, and then Oscar and Spencer.
Okay, is Spencer a freshman?
Yes, Spencer Clemens. He's
Some really talented freshmen this year.
yeah. We were talking about this earlier. We got Ethan Fisher, Spencer Clemens, Patrick Ramsey from Londonderry,
Patrick Young.
Patrick
she's not
Youngs
this
from
meet.
Cole Brown. He was at Seacoast, right?
Yeah, he raced yesterday.
How'd he do?
4:39 in the mile.
Jeez,
1600.
for a freshman.
That's really good.
Oh my God. They keep getting faster every year, I swear.
Yeah.
Trackflation
the
is
different.
hitting New Hampshire hard.
Yeah. Hey, it's only good for the sport, you know.
True. As a rolled runner, I don't like to see it, but
Bro, you still got a whole college career.
yeah, I can get locked in by the end of
Yeah.
college. Don't worry.
Can't be saying rolled when like you haven't finished college yet, you know.
True.
After you're done with college.
Then if
and,
I'm
like,
rolled, I can
and
say
then
I'm
if you're rolled, then you're rolled. You know what I mean?
College training hasn't hit yet.
Yeah.
Spencer Clemens went around D'Amelio. Looks like he's trying to catch up to Sully. I think Oscar D'Amelio is the greatest thing to happen to Concord since Josiah Conley, the late great.
Oh yeah. Is he did he graduate last year?
No, he's a junior.
He's a junior?
He just doesn't like track.
Okay. Yep. Does he
I've
do
talked
like
to him a
70
couple
mile
times. Big
weeks?
Pearl Jam fan.
Pearl Jam.
Huge Pearl Jam fan. Big Strava enthusiast as well. I think he's
Pearl Jam, is that the whale from SpongeBob? What's Pearl Jam?
I'm gonna pretend. What's Pearl Jam? Oh
Yeah.
my God! Come on. See, even he's turned around. Do you actually not know what Pearl Am is?
Nah, I don't.
It's a
I'm not-
band.
Okay, well I'm not in that side of music, you know what I mean?
Okay. What does he listen to? Oh, you're a big rap guy.
R&B, country, a little bit of country.
Country, oh no.
A little bit. Don't quiz me.
You lost me at country.
You know, that's what I thought, and then, you know, now I'm, like, enlightened a little bit.
Enlightened?
Yup. What are you saying? It's just a bell lap of the race.
It's already? Oh, my God. Yo, we got carried away. I mean, back to the race.
It was like 8:29, 8:30.
Yeah, Trainer and Roby are pretty clear to win this. Looks like Sam Matson might get lapped.
It'd be pretty difficult for them to PR, or for Trainer to PR. He needs 63, which is kind of hard at the end of a 32.
Exactly.
He could definitely do it.
He
It's
definitely
doable.
can. He has a really good kick. Trainer.
I don't know which one's which, to be honest.
Roby is in the front right now. Roby has the darker hair.
Roby, I think he's definitely gonna. He's set up for PR.
Roby won the mile at Merrimack last week.
What do you run?
4:23 maybe 22.
Hey, that's all.
Very quick. Yeah.
Jeez.
He won what?
157 double back.
Oh yeah.
That's some good range right there.
I know. And now he's running the 2 mile. He's about to break 10, run like 9:40. So.
No, I think
He's
he's
actually gonna run way faster than that. That was a
9:30.
Sam Matson getting lapped right now.
That was a fast.
They're kicking. Look at Trainer. Jeez. Oh, he might catch him too.
Oh shoot.
Looks like Trainer's gonna. It's gonna be so close. Oh no, it's not.
And they both have
32. Wow.
There you
9:31. What did they just close in?
9:31.97.
That was like a 61. I want to say 62.
Sully Sturts. Spencer Clemens, the freshman, coming in at 9:50. Look at that. And he's a
Sully
freshman.
with a PR, I'm pretty sure.
0.4 of a second.
I don't think
If his PR is 950, then.
I think that's from this year. Because last year he won it. He ran like 9. I want to say he ran like 9:30.
Okay.
He was a faster.
Boys in the 4x400
pretty fast last year.
should be checking in at this time. Boys 4x400 meter relay should check in at
That was
this
a
time.
good race. We still got people coming in. Pinkerton, Sauhegan with a good kick.
That's Austin. What's his last name? Cipriano. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yup.
We got the Sauhegan guy. We got Nate Da Silva from Nashua North.
Yep.
Raced him last year here. We got the other Pinkerton guy.
Owen Boucher. James Schuin of South.
And Sam Matson round in the bend to finish. PR. Jeez. Oh, he's about to run like 11 flat.
So you've ran on this track before?
Like ran it?
No, yeah, ran on it.
Yeah, I just did the 4x8 today. And then
awesome.
last year I did the 2 mile, and then before that I had never qualified. So.
Do you like it? It's a nice track.
I mean, I like Alver. I think the best tracks in the state are probably Salem. Salem's track is super nice. I haven't run there in years because they only have freshman, sophomore.
Yeah.
But that's a waste of a really good track because they stopped doing D1s there because of the repairs, and then
What is it?
fell off.
Davio's 800 PR was here.
Here?
159, yeah. So
Alvern's
you like
4x8
it?
record is here.
50-50 winning ticket.
Oh,
50-50
raffle.
041037. Again,
Hey.
041037. Just report to the concession stand. And the concession stand is still open with all kinds of good food.
What was? Here? Jeez, you're old, Davio.
Oh.
I mean, youngin over here, Davio. Look at this guy, youngin. 2015 media champions. Wait, 2015 media champions. That's the meet that Alvern set their meet record here.
You
You've
know,
been running with Demers, right?
It doesn't count though because it was a 4x8 split.
Was it a 4x8 split?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
4x8 splits don't count.
Okay, that doesn't count.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it's a 4x8 split. 4x8 splits don't count.
They don't count.
I just ran 211 the 4x8. My open PR is still 214 because I'm rolled.
Yeah, you can't say.
You can't say that your PR is a split.
Yeah, like if you're
By
gonna
that
say
logic, Chris Stevens' 100 PR is 999 because he ran a 999 4x1 split.
Was that
Chris
hand
Stevens.
timed or?
I don't know. It's in his what is it? It's in his Instagram bio or something. Something like that. I don't know. I'd count it.
Yeah, I'd count it, but
Seems
you can't
legit.
be like,
You can't be
my
like, that's my
PR.
open PR.
I could be like, yeah, I split that in a relay.
You have to say I split that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
you're
you don't have an 800 PR. Perfect.
you don't have an 800 PR.
Like
yeah.
my 400 PR, 61
You're a 400 PR is 61.
from sophomore year of high school.
Mine's also actually I don't have one because I've literally never run the 400 ever. What'd you run? Like 70? 64? Jeez, that's faster than I would run back then.
I didn't even run back then.
Oh, I think we have Matt Giardina in the 4x4. I do. I see him down there with the baton.
Is he?
Yeah.
I have the official results
awesome.
of the boys.
It would have been great if he was in the 32. That would have made it
What is
very
this?
more interesting.
Place.
But we got the 4x4 up right now.
The girls 4x4 is running right now. I think
Yup.
this is still first
From
leg.
Noah
So
Burns.
Is there multiple heats? I think they're going to do 2 heats. It looks like.
In fourth place from
Yeah, it's 2
Concord,
heats. So we got
Lemons.
Manchester Memorial, Halls
In
Brookline,
third place from
Alverin.
Keene,
Oh, I'm in this heat.
Stark.
I mean, not
Londonderry.
me, but
In
South
Alvin.
second
Egan,
place
Keene,
from
and Wyndham.
Pinkerton, Mayu. And the winner with a time of
Big spread. They got
9:31.97.
Manchester Memorial at 5 flat, and
from Pinkerton,
then Londonderry all the way down at
Jason
4:24. So it looks like there's going to be a bit of
Big
spread out
difference
race.
here,
Yeah,
this is
big.
heat 1 of 2 though, so we got the next heat up, all under 425.
Yeah, that's going to be a much closer heat.
Got a 401 from Nashville North. Jeez.
Looks like they're about to cut in right now. They're about to cut in. Up at the corner now. Is that Londonderry in the front? Or is
It
it-
looks
yeah,
like,
Pinkerton's
yeah.
not in this heat. This is Londonderry. Pinkerton the fast heat.
Yeah, they are.
Wow, Londonderry's putting on a show here. And then we got Alverin in second. That's
In both
Victoria
the boys and girls.
Oliveira.
In
I
the
think?
4x400,
Yeah, Victoria
there
Oliveira.
are 2 heats.
And then Keene, Wyndham. Looks like Sauhegan. And then I'm gonna say Manchester Central or Memorial. I mean. And then I don't know who's in the back right now. Or maybe that's, I don't know. I'm not going to guess. I think it's Hollis in the back. I am going to guess.
Yeah, I want to say that. Londonderry coming through, handing it off at 2:12, crossing line at like 2:14ish.
So what is that?
13.
They're a little, what is that, 28 pace? 4:28 pace?
Yeah,
or
it's
4:48 pace,
pace.
I mean. So,
Oh yeah, 48. Wait, no.
yeah,
When they cross?
12. Oh, that's,
so
no, that
28.
is 28.
Yeah, 28.
Okay. Their PR's
Yeah,
20.
we can do math out here.
Yeah, we try. We're trying. Alverin fell back a bit. Sophia Barubi is in the 4x4 for Alverin. She just ran the 32. What are they doing?
That, you know,
I don't know how I feel about that.
it's a fun double right there.
I did a triple we had a dual meet in Keene, and I did the 800, 32, and then 4x4. It was
832. Oh, jeez.
It was torture.
At 32 after 8.
I think I ran like 11:10. That was the worst race this season by far. Ran terrible. And
Okay,
then
but it was after 8, which
it
is
was
like
right after the
you
8.
can't
But
do really much after 8.
in the 8 I ran 2:15, 2:14 maybe. And then in the the 400 I was anchor. We had like a 50-meter lead and they almost caught me. I ran like a 63. But Barubi's coming back a little bit.
Yeah, good
Londonderry's
kick by her.
already handed off the baton.
Yeah.
And Keene. It's going to be whether
I have the results
Sauhegan's going around Alverin.
of the
right now.
boys long jump.
Another,
In
we
sixth
have
place
a
from
little bit of a
Central,
topple at the finish
Silva.
line.
In 5th place
With Central
from
and
Merrimack,
Hollis.
Cabell. In
Looks like they're
4th
okay.
place from Pinkerton, Freytag. In
Alverin has
3rd place
another
also from
girl
Pinkerton,
that just ran the
Gould.
32.
In 2nd place from Sauhegan, Ketzel. And the winner,
Delicate work
20
right here.
feet 9.5 inches from Nashville North, Senior Luke Peters.
All right, so Londonderry is it's going to be a good one. They're both fighting for it.
I think it's going to be, oh, wow, this is going to be really close.
Wait, who's that team?
I think
Is that
Keene, I think Keene's going to get her. Yeah.
Yeah, Keene with the great close.
Keene, wow. Londonderry had
Right
such a
to
big
finish
lead at the beginning, too.
4:26.
That's really
That's
good.
a big season PR for them.
Is it?
13 seconds, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Keene was,
That
oh,
was
wow.
Keene,
Wow.
4:26.43. Londonderry, 4:26.55. And Sauhegan, 4:30.40.
Now we got Heat 2.
Merrimack, South, Bedford, Nashua North, Pinkerton, Merrimack Valley, Concord, and BG
On paper, North is the favorites.
by 7 seconds. So
But we'll see.
We'll see what happens. We did just see a huge upset.
Yeah.
Keene was like, what, 15 seconds off the leaders for PR wise.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this boys 4x4.
Oh, yeah.
Some fast teams here today. Word on the street is that Pelham's 4x4 is very, very good.
Really?
That's what my coach was telling me.
Pelham.
We were looking at the 4x1 and I was like, talking about Pelham, and he's like, Pelham's 4x4 is really good. I'm like, okay, Demers.
Is Phil here?
He is. Phil is over. He was by long jump last I saw, but he's probably not there anymore. I see my sprinting coach is over at the 200, so
Yeah.
Demers is probably somewhere.
Oh, isn't he right next to him?
Is that him?
Yeah, in the blue shirt.
Blue shirt.
The blue T-shirt, long sleeves, black pants.
I think I might be blind. Pass me the binoculars. Take a gander. The most high-tech binoculars on the market. Oh wait, I lied. That's not even my coach.
I was looking to the right of who you thought was your coach, like the group of 3
Oh, that is him. Yep, that's
in the blue.
Yep, that is him.
I knew it.
What a snipe from far range too. That is Coach Dufall, the sprinting coach, Ogiba, and Demers. Look at that.
All right, so we got Bishop Gurton in the strong lead here. But they got is that Concord right up next to him? Yeah.
Bedford's in front right now. I mean, not Bedford, BG.
Yeah, BG,
BG
with the
Concord.
Three-turn stagger? Is this a 3-turn stagger?
Yeah, they're staggering down there.
Awesome.
So what is that, 4 punt? Yeah, 3-turn, yeah. Do a little bit of math, had to
Seated girls
count it out there real quick.
Concord takes the lead right here.
Looking
The
like
running
it.
was called a
commandingly.
3-turn stagger.
Thank you, Larry
The
Martin.
first girl stays in her lane the whole way. Second girl stays in until the little yellow cones on the backside. Then they cut in.
Concord's
So
kind of
for 3
Concord's kind of running away with this
turns,
right now.
they stay in their lane. And once they cross everybody will move to the inside.
See, you gotta tangent that. That's the meta. If you're in the outside lane, you gotta you get past the stagger, you just slowly run to the inside. A lot of those girls just cut in. It kind of slows you down.
Someone in the girls 3200 last night started off in lane 8 in the barrel, right? Stayed in lane 8 the first 100 meters.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Was she? So she could have cut into lane 4.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Just come on. Just gotta.
Yeah.
I don't even blame her. I blame the coach. You know.
Yeah, that's not even her fault. I mean, if you've never done a barrel start, she doesn't know how to start. That's not even. That's definitely not the runner's fault. Oh wow, North. Look at North.
All right, but you don't know. Maybe she thought she was. I don't know. Anyway, North's handoff first, so they take the lead again, but it's close.
It's definitely
Concord.
so close. If
And
Concord
then
has a good
South,
third and
Bedford.
anchor.
No, Pinkerton. I'm sorry. Wait, who's the red?
Bedford.
Yeah, Bedford. I don't get it. So why do they wear red jerseys but their icon is blue?
Last year here, every year until now, for some reason, they would put the Lancer would use the Salem Mass instead of Salem, New Hampshire. So the Salem Mass, it would be like a black witch. And I'm like, that's not Salem. I thought they were the Blue Devils. When they switched their mascot, me and Sam thought they were using a retro mascot.
So why is this? This is like the old one.
It's probably Bedford, Mass. A lot of the time they just look up the school name, and it'll just pop up with the towns that they have registered or whatever, and it'll just auto put their logo.
Dude, you know your stuff.
That's why you never see that happen with the the schools that aren't named after towns. Like Alvern. Never happens to Alvern.
Yeah. Anyway, Concord takes it, and then it's
They're
North.
back in
So
the
they
lead.
keep going back and forth, but you got.
It's just an anchor leg. Is that the hurdler? What's the National North?
Yeah, she won
Gabrielle
the 100
Thomas? Is that
and
her
the
name?
300. But then I'm pretty sure the girl in first, I'm pretty sure she won something.
Maybe. When you were doing the interviews, you would know.
Yeah, dude, it was a lot.
She looks familiar, but we don't know from where.
Well, obviously she's fast because
She is the anchor leg of their 4x4,
yeah.
so I would hope she's fast.
she's low-key put on a gap.
Oh, we actually have the info up. Well, we don't know which one of that it is. Oh, whoops.
That's Janelle
That is
Thomas.
Janelle Thomas, I
Yeah.
thought. I think I said Gabrielle.
Yeah, it's going to be
earlier.
Concord.
Wow. That is another
Here we
upset.
go, last straightaway. It's Concord.
Wow, Concord was seated 20 seconds behind the leader.
Pretty big season
It's a
PR for them.
Huge season PR for
Record
them.
is 3:59.
Wow, 359?
404.
That's
Jesus,
Concord.
unofficial.
4:04:65.
Some of these
And
meet
it's North.
records at Londonderry are insanely fast.
Yeah. So all these
That's
D1
the
teams,
North,
man.
4:11:44.
Big D1 schools.
Yeah. I mean, I think almost every D1
National
school is here.
South,
At least all the ones that weren't at Seacoast.
4:17:36.
Yeah,
When it
most.
kind of was at
Next on the
Seacoast.
track,
Portsmouth
first heat
Execoast.
of the boys 4x400 meter
But
relay.
other than that, I think all the
There are
major
2
D1
heats.
schools are here.
You know, I can't. Would you say the weather was overall good today or no?
I'd say it's a little windy, but other than that, I mean, that doesn't really affect you as much.
No.
It's
Like,
like
it's still drizzling right now, but like.
Is it?
Yeah, you like look at that puddle
forgot.
right there.
Oh, I keep forgetting I'm in the press box. I'm not getting any of the rain.
Yeah,
I keep
that's
forgetting
nice.
that there's a roof over my head.
It's the first time I've been here, so decent setup. I like it. It's a good setup.
Londonderry has a very nice press box. I think out of press boxes, Bedford might have the best one. Bedford's press box is like nice and metal.
Where was MOC's last year?
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth. They have a
Wait,
good
MOC's?
press
No,
box.
MOC's was at D1s. Or MOC's was at UNH. So
Okay,
was,
then
so
D1.
was
Where was D1's?
D1s was at Portsmouth.
Okay, Portsmouth has a
Okay.
good press box.
Theirs was really high up. I just remember seeing Tyler Sheedy standing on the top of the shed with the camera.
That's one.
I could tell it was him from a mile away. Tyler Sheedy's very recognizable.
Tyler Sheedy. Shout out Tyler Sheedy, man. Running,
love Tyler
running a marathon today in Vermont.
If Tyler Sheedy
I thought it
knew,
was today. Oh, okay.
he went to go pick up his stuff today.
Oh, okay.
I learned. If Tyler Sheedy knew that I was in this press box doing New Hampshire track and field, he'd be like, I don't know whether he'd be proud of me or mad at me. Who knows? Tyler Sheedy was my idol back freshman year.
Dude, he'd be so mad at you, bro.
He'd be like, Davio, why'd you let Jacob in the box? Rah. He'd be all pissed.
All right, so Heat 1 of the boys 4x4, we got Souhegan, Merrimack Valley, Salem, Newport, Londonderry, Wyndham, and BG.
Looking like Newport is seeded to the fastest.
You know what I
Newport,
want to see? I want to see
Londonderry.
Giordina out the blocks. But unfortunately, he's second leg.
Yeah, you hate to see that. You really do. And he was talking about it too. He's talking about doing speed work, and I think that's like the only reason he's here. Because he doesn't need to run. He's qualified for everything already. He said he just wants that sub 2 in the 800 on his T-Fers, and he's doing speed work, so he's doing the 4x4.
Place, Hollis Brookline. In 5th place, Wyndham. In 4th place, Alvern. In 3rd place, Souhegan. In 2nd place,
Oh, okay. I was
sorry
looking for BG.
guys, I was reading Heat 1 results.
What's up?
I was reading at the. I was looking for BG. I thought they'd be in the front lanes, but they're in lane 7.
Let me now get to the final results. In 6th place, Bedford. 5th place, Merrimack. 4th place, Girton. 3rd place, Nashua South. 2nd place, Nashua North. The winning team, 4:04.65, Concord High School. First handoff,
Let's
first
see.
heat,
Let's see how Matt Giordino
boys
takes a baton
4x4.
handoff.
Looks like Salem hands off first, and then it's BG.
Oh, is that how you tell with the stagger? You can tell by when they hand off. Look at
Yeah.
that.
BG's moving. Giordina's moving.
Sonny is.
Oh,
Matt's quick in the 4.
who's that next to him?
Oh my God. I think that's Wyndham.
That's Wyndham, yeah.
Oh my God. Wow. Who is that?
I feel like Wyndham usually has a good, like,
I don't know who that is.
Sprint
There's like
program.
5 names on there. Wow, there. Wyndham is moving. Gap City over here. Then who's that?
Giordina.
Giordino will reel him in the last
Giordina
100.
let them go
Giordino's
past him.
known as a sit and kick kind of guy. Is that that's not Lucas Gomez. No, it's not.
Okay, but there goes Newport going right by him, and Souhegan goes by him,
Looks
too.
like, yeah, okay. Wyndham might have just burnt out a little, might have just gone too hard a little early
Not
on,
bad,
but
though.
still.
It's about even.
Oh,
Almost
jeez.
even.
Very, very close handoffs. A lot of handoffs all within like the first 3 lanes. That was
Yeah.
almost a fall there. Is that what was that Hollis in first? Or not Hollis?
No, I'm pretty sure that's
That's Newport.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the
Oh, wait, no.
favorite. No? Is it Newport
Yeah, maybe
or
MV?
Merrimack Valley?
No, that's Newport. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just see the end. Merrimack Valley's in I actually don't see Merrimack Valley.
Yeah, I don't think they're in.
I don't think they're here.
Yeah.
Because it's Newport, BG, Wyndham, Souhegan, Salem. Yeah, I don't see Merrimack Valley. Looks like they scratched.
Salem did have that strong lead off. But,
They did. I don't know.
Then
Something happened.
Bell lap,
That's
first
fine.
heat, boys 4x4.
Who was their first leg?
Yeah, I don't really know.
I just wonder if any distance guys are in it, because I know the Salem distance guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be anyone's race. They all look.
Oh, here comes Wyndham again with
Yeah.
another guy who's just.
Hopefully
it's
they
just a
can
question.
hold this.
It's just a question of whether this one can hold it.
All results of today's meet are on lancertiming.com. Complete results will be found there.
Call me crazy, but I think the 4x4 is really fun. As a distance guy,
I've run it a couple
Also,
times
the
this year.
concession stand
Never
is
broke
still
60,
open,
but
so
they
you
just
wanna
throw
get
me at
lunch
like
on
dual
the way
meets and
out,
stuff. And I
the
will say
concession stand is
the 400 is
still
such a
open.
tough event,
Here
just
we
like
go,
for your
last
legs, and
straightaway.
you're burning the whole time. Like once you get to 100 meters in, you're like, wow, I have to do 300 meters at this pace. It's just terrible.
Yeah.
But it's such a fun race to watch, especially.
Newport takes it in 3:35, and then BG, then
That's
Sauhegan, then Wyndham.
Newport, 3:35.88.
Wyndham looks a little.
Second, Bishop Girton,
Little hurt.
3:38.
Now we got the big show, Alvin.
Third, Sauhegan,
Here comes Salem, rounding
3:38.69.
out the Heat 1.
We got
Newport,
we got
by
Manchester
far
Central,
the
Bedford,
smallest
Milford,
school in
Nashua
today's
South,
meet.
Pelham, Alvern, no bias, but they're going to win. Nashua North and Merrimack in this fast
No,
heat.
they're not far off the lead time. Is it the A crew?
Yeah, this is actually let me look. We got Brent out front, Joey, yep, Jaden and Shane, yeah. So they ran that time at Merrimack, and this is the same team. Except I think they all ran, because they had all run really good individual events. I think they still ran their individual events, but Brent ran the 800, which might, instead of the mile, so he might be less tired. I don't know how that's going to like affect him differently, but last time Brent split like a 51 out of the blocks, which for a distance guy, that is really good. But
has he run 8 this year yet?
He ran 201 or 202 today.
Oh,
yeah, he's trying to break 2 today.
51. I feel like
he just doesn't.
He could break 2.
I think he can. I think he needs to get like the start down. His start was a little unfortunate, and it happens like almost every race for him. But I don't know.
Central got the winner of the 1 in their 4x4 second leg.
Was it Caesar Flan?
Yeah.
Caesar Flan is just run. I feel like I've seen him in every event today. He won the 200. He won the 100.
He won the 2?
I thought he won the 2. Did he not?
I'm not sure.
We might have to check that. You might have to stat check me there. But I'm pretty.
Oh,
yeah,
no, he did.
Yeah, Caesar Flan has just had a day. He was in the.
With the headwind too, he ran a 22.39.
Jeez. Yeah, he won. So he's in their 4x4 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very, very quick. He also did good in the 400, did he not? Did Caesar Flan run the 400, Davio? Do you know?
I don't know.
I don't think he ran the 400. No? I swear I saw him in another event, but he won the 1 and the 2, so
Yeah,
he's
he might have
definitely
been jumping. Did long jump, triple jump? I don't know.
Maybe. Maybe it was. Nah, it wasn't hurdles. It wasn't hurdles, was it? I don't know. But
No.
he's been having a good day. A lot of teams today have been having a really good day. Pinkerton with the 2 mile, they went 1-2.
No, he didn't jump.
He didn't jump today, no. Yeah. Alvern's looking to get the school record today, actually, I think.
What
School
school
records,
record?
it's 326. They're at 329.
Laura
And
White.
we didn't get it at Merrimack because one of our
And
Joey
Jason
Marcotte split
Roby.
like slower than
You guys
everyone.
could
But
report
he
to
just
the
had
back of the
such a
press
good day
box,
individually
please.
though. So
Laura White and Jason Roby.
I think
Through
they
the-
actually devoted it to.
They were two in like. See, I don't know. Is the 200 mark's not the 200 mark, right?
No, it's there's a white line over there. It's not where it normally is, but there's a white line over there that is the 200 mark. It's like I don't know. If their track might be weird. Like Merrimack's is different. Merrimack's the 200 mark isn't the actual 200.
I don't think because looks like they just went through in 20 points. So I don't think
they definitely did
that's
not
the
go through.
200
I don't
mark,
think
yeah.
they went through a 20 point. It's like the North's gonna go through in like 49 something.
Head off like 50. He's like a 50.
Brent from Alvin going through in 51.
Let's see what Cesar Flank can do. See, he got
I
head
want
off
to.
at last.
I really want to see what he can do in the 4. He
I can't tell if he's pressing or not.
It is now 1:20.
I don't think he is.
He barely looked like he was pressing in the 200. This guy is. He's got very smooth form.
So I think we're going to make it.
I feel like his form almost looks like distance runnery. I don't know why.
Yeah, because his cadence is kind of low.
He's got a
for
very
four.
good, very smooth cadence.
North is
But-
in first right now.
Yeah, North's. Their lead leg went through in 50 flat, maybe 49. But
we got
Milford's gonna go around him.
Salem's
Salem's catching up to him as well. And then South, Alvern, Central. Here comes Caesar Flan.
There you go. You had a good
Yeah, look at that.
last one, last two.
Wow. For handing off in second, last by a good amount, he made up a lot of ground for Central.
Does he run the 4 often?
Not that I don't really know Caesar Flan, if I'm being honest, but
Yeah.
maybe. He didn't run the 4 today, so. Or if he did, I don't remember it.
What did you see when Alvin went through? Were they on pace?
I don't think they're on pace. Just based on where they are in the lineup, I don't think they're on pace. I think they need to be over by where North and South are if they want to be on pace. But Shane Plumley might be able to pull something out here if he locks in, but we'll see.
We got Milford in first.
Salem looks like Salem's going to go around him.
Salem passing right now.
Look at that. South's coming up too. Looks like South's going to pass him as well. Central's going to pass North.
Coming up.
Yeah, Central's coming up.
Alvern's going to get really close.
Yeah,
but
Salem, South.
No, it's not Salem. That's Pelham.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, that is Pelham. See, I was literally talking about this earlier. Pelham's 4x4 is apparently.
You're right.
Merrimack is in last.
And then they got the winner of the. What do you win? With the 110 high hurdles.
Yeah, Salem was in the first heat.
I think they got to win a 110 high hurdles, right?
That guy?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I wasn't up here
Cody.
for the 110
Yeah,
hurdles.
no, he did. I think his name's Cody. Colby, sorry.
Colby Career. He also won the 300 hurdles by like a lot. He's very quick. He almost broke the meet record. Or he was seeded at almost beating the meet record.
Is that Milford at bottom?
Yeah, Milford in second. It's Pelham, Milford, South, Central, North, Alvern.
Milford's going to take it with that big kick.
Wow, Milford. Pelham's just got to hold on. Does he get that second place?
327.
Can Alvern beat North?
That was
No, he
Milford,
can't.
3:27.22.
Not the best race for Alvern,
3:28.11.
4x4 I feel like is the perfect event to end a meet on.
So what?
Perfect event to end the meet on.
Yeah.
Just like having, I don't know, relays are just fun to watch, especially when you're
I
not
would
in them.
ask teams.
And we can line up the
as
track.
you
I mean,
start packing up and getting ready
they're not allowed to
leave,
have us on the
please
infield, but,
police
you
your
know.
areas. Again, there will be no paper results given.
I don't really know how to
results are on
end it. What? I don't really know how to end it, so.
I don't know how to end it either. I think
We're
we
just
just.
like, we're just here right now.
I think we're on for the rest of the day. Actually.
Yeah.
I think we're just gonna sit here. This is just a new podcast now. It's not.
Yeah.
I'd end it if I knew how, but I don't.
Shout out Ben Robinson. He really wanted to commentate today.
Ben Robinson got gulp. He's getting very mad right now.
He's turning red. There's smoke coming out of his ears.
Sean Boudreau walking in front of the press box right now. Stopping in front of the bleachers to check his phone. Don't know what he's looking at. Huh?
So yeah, like that's all we got for today's.
Did you get it?
Oh,
Sean Boudreau from Alvern, shout out, broke the meet record today in the discus.
Oh, that's awesome.
I guess he tied the meet record at Merrimack. Super close to beating it, but I think his name's gonna get put up because I think they do the more recent time or the most recent mark.
Anyways, to wrap up the 10th annual real
Was the
Londonderry
10th?
Invitational. Yeah, 10th annual.
I'm just happy to be here.
Just happy to be here, man.
I'm just happy to be here.
You want to say something, Ben? Wrap it up? No? Okay.
No.
Well, thank you.
Me and Sonny got this.
Yep.
I'm just happy to be here. Subscribe to Alvern XCTF.
Subscribe to NHXCTF. Right? And stay running. We're brought to you by Marathon Sports. Shout out them.
I don't even.
Shout
I
out.
knew that.
Shout out
Tyler Sheedy.
Yep.
Shout out Tyler Sheedy. Shout out Phil Demers for texting Davio to get me on.
All right. Thank you.